have a boner.
Tell me more. Tell us in excruciating detail about this boner of yours.
Hold on, give me 2 minutes here.
Okay.
Is that all it takes?
God damn it, thank you. Okay. Oh, hey, Alex.
Wait, Alex, are you sending me a dick pic?
I'm gonna be disappointed if he doesn't.
I now will sing you a song of my boner.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get a dick pic.
It is nice and hard and always long. And always online like the DM said. That's all I got.
Really impressive that you're playing that little mini piano thing with your dick.
I mean, Rook, I don't know about you, but I'm horny.
Well, I mean, I'm around Alex, so chances are I'm going to be.
That's fair.
Oh god, more.
I mean, you, like, what she said, but unironically.
You don't say. That is so fascinating, Alex.
Oh, hey, Alex, actually a thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Nani said it.
I had a really good idea for an instinct for you. What did you change yours to last time?
I didn't change mine at all.
What is yours currently?
What mine is, I'll make sure we never go hungry, Desu.
Okay, that's good for one. I had a thought for one that would be really good for an elf. Just based on, like, something from old school D&D.
Tell me.
You know that elves have a special power in, like, old school D&D, right?
No.
Like, they have, like, one weird thing that they get that isn't really explained by anything. Elves have an automatic chance to detect secret doors.
Oh yeah, they do.
Like, legitimately, they just, like, if they walk past a secret door, they know that there's one around, and they get, like, a 1 in 6 to just discover it.
That's still kind of a thing.
Is it really? Well, I mean, like, they naturally have perception. I think they translate it to that, then, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but it also works as an instinct, though, because isn't that exactly what an instinct is?
An instinct would, how I would word that would probably be, I don't leave a stone unturned. It'd be related to, like, looking for hidden entrances.
I would never leave a stone unturned. Okay, there we go. That's good. Because that actually that one just generally goes to searching and is, like, super good.
Change that for me, because I need to put away my melodica. Because I'm not going to have this on my desk.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be... No way, that's not going to be distracting.
Jesus.
Okay. So, let me open up my shit here.
Oh, we need to figure out what our goals are.
Oh yeah, thank you for
let's do that right now. I do
forgot.
have it directly, like, on my start of session, like, check sheet now. I made, like, a thing. So yeah, we need goals for this session, or well, for the now. They can be multi-session, of course, but we need to make them direct and unambiguous. What are you out here to do?
I am here to figure out the conspiracy of the temple.
Yeah, I kind of want to discover more details about the temple. Or, let's see, we got a prophecy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe discovering more how the prophecy comes into play.
Let's give me something specific. What are we trying to learn? Like, just learning something more is good, but, like, what's something that we can, like, measure more?
I want to learn how the prophecy comes into play with the temple.
So I want to learn who the goddess in the prophecy is.
Who the nameless one is, or whatever.
The nameless one.
Yeah.
And the...
Because we did make that connection as well, I believe, last session.
Mine is figure out the conspiracy of the temple. How can I make that more punchy?
Like, maybe discover the goals of the temple, like what they're really after.
Oh yeah.
So that's, we're searching for
discover-
something, a specific piece of information about them that you can learn bits and pieces about as we go, and pick up the fate points, yada yada.
Let's see.
Discover the motives of the people in the temple.
Ooh, or like the temple leaders or something. That'd be a good way
Yeah,
to say
I
it,
was
too.
trying to say leaders. Discover the motives of the temple leaders. Yeah.
Could I copy that?
Yeah, you guys can share a goal. I'm okay with that.
Oh, and make sure you guys all have fresh checked off and you actually use it. Except maybe for Alfie, I think.
Yeah, I don't. Well, actually, hold on. Can I recover afraid from telling, from doing a summary?
You can't because you did it last session.
Did I do it last session?
Yeah,
I did do it last session.
Yeah, so, alright, let's actually get started here, now that we have our goals. Well, Kurt.
Daniel, are you here?
Daniel?
Yeah.
What's your goal for this session? Again, let's try to make it direct and unambiguous.
Sure. Okay. Well, my goal. Okay. Specifically, I want to learn because I don't think anyone's actually told me what we're doing in the temple. I'm literally here for the loot, so I'm actually trying to learn what you guys are doing here.
No, I think we told about the prophecy, didn't we? Did we not?
You were there for the
Guess
prophecy. Well, no, Daniel wasn't there for that.
I was on the phone. Is this?
Daniel wasn't there for that. So, well, here we go. We'll stop for a second. We are gonna do our prologue right now. So, who wants to do the prologue first of all?
Anyone here have any tax nature they need to recover? Because I can't do it. But
I'm pretty fresh. So if someone has,
and so either Sod or Tolia should do it.
My nature's maxed out. You good, Sod?
I guess I'll do it.
Okay, well, all right, take it away.
We finally made it back to the town to discover that there was a brew festival going on. It was a brew festival, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I ended up getting Alfie drunk.
Brewfest is like a big cultural thing.
Yes, I ended up getting Alfie drunk, much to my success and much to my pleasure, and he ended up waking up with some odd drawings on his face. Let's see.
So it was you!
I said you woke up with him. I didn't say I did it.
Shit.
And we met this odd roguish character named Kurt who had an obsession with money and actually wanted to go back into this damn temple. So after much regaling, we ended up forming a plan, somewhat, and started making our way there. Though Alfie did talk to his druid buddy, friend, pal, and we ended up getting a prophecy that talked about a nameless one, probably relating to this temple. I don't remember anything else.
I think that's about it.
you blazed a trail. You blazed a good trail.
Oh yeah, you did blaze a good trail and dodge some folks out from the temple who seemed to be looking for you. Some of those soldiers wearing the medallions with the black triangles, like the ones who captured you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but let's recap that prophecy a little bit because I think that actually bears some repeating, as well as just so our boy.
I think I can do an amicable recap of the prophecy.
Take it away.
Let me open up my journal, which I haven't updated in quite a while. We found a journal.
Oh, as well, the prophecy
not a
itself
journal.
is just a handout. You can see it there.
Yeah.
Everybody can look at it. I mean,
It's right above my journal. The druid, Taru?
yeah, Jaru.
Jaru, gave us a prophecy, regarding the temple. It started out, describing the events of, ages past, the war that was fought here against the forces of Ayaz, and how they were driven out. And it specified how Ayaz was forced to flee this temple when he lost it the first time, leaving behind a nameless one, an ally of equal power, who stayed behind to keep something, we're not sure what, from being found, and trapped it behind something that is like a door but is not. Ayuz now does not know where she is, but according to the prophecy, she still might be inside the temple. She locked the thing she did not want to be found behind the door and broke the key into 4 magic rocks, which she placed in quote-unquote boxes.
I think actually we can just end with the last few couplets here. In doing so, she fell behind. As he escaped, she was confined. Among her own, her very lair became her prison and despair. The place was ruined, torn apart, and left with chains around the heart of evil power, but the key was never found in the debris. He knows not where she dwells today. She set the minion's path, the way to lift her temple high again with tools of flesh with mortal men. Many now have gone to die in water, flame, in earth or sky. They do not bear the key of old that must be found, the orb of gold. Beware, my friend, for you shall fall unless you have the wherewithal to find and search the boxes for, and then escape forevermore. But with the key you must succeed in throwing down her power and greed. Destroy the key when you are done, and then rejoice, the battle won.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, by the way, how much tax nature do we recover?
1 point. Okay. Well, let's get started, folks. We left off only at the start of turn 2, thanks to our new time rules here. Still testing those out.
So are we in delving mode or in?
You guys are still in exploration mode. You haven't been like, you ditched the soldiers. They're out there somewhere in the rotted wood around this area, searching for signs of any intruders. But who knows when they'll be back? Of course.
So I think we have some time to ourselves.
Yeah.
We should get moving quickly. If there's soldiers out in the rotted wood, means that there's less inside the temple itself.
Okay, you guys find yourself here at the gates of the dilapidated, like, old walls, and the obscene temple before you. So what are you guys doing?
All right. You guys want to take a look and check out the?
Yeah, I'd like to scout ahead with
I'd like to sneak around inside and scout. Like, I want to actually sneak in there and check and make sure that there's no guards in the courtyard.
Okay.
All right. So with instinct, that takes. If I use my instinct, that takes no time, or is that on the camping?
What is your instinct?
Instinct is look before you leap. So
Oh yeah, no, that's applicable here. So an instinct you get to do without taking a tick, correct? So you get to just make the skill check.
Can you help with that?
As long as it makes sense for that person helping. Like it has to really, they have to be in that moment. You know what I mean? So that's really the limiting factor for instincts. It is also the scout skill, so you need to be able to aid with that. And the skill.
I one, I do have the scout skill, and 2 because I've been here before. And I would have remembered the most of the layout. I can help narrow his focus and search.
Okay, so describe to me exactly what you guys are doing then.
I like to think that we're kind of sitting around, and before Kurt goes in, we're discussing him and advising him what the actual courtyard looks like and where to look out for.
Okay, sort of. It's like this maze of like these crisscrossing paths, like with the temple in the center. You remember the Usk trees far to the north. You really didn't see too much beyond that. There was some like ruins as well as like a tower that seemed mostly intact, but who knows if anything's in any of those.
Okay, so I'll move forward into the. In that case, what is this area right here?
That would be the front courtyard. Again,
Yes.
every square here is 30 feet.
Okay, in the front courtyard, is there any? Can I move behind cover, or is there any?
It's
are there any signs
mostly
that-
weeds and tall grass, burrs and thorns. Like, there used to be some kind of shrubbery here, but, well, it's hard to tell how warped it was before everything fell apart. But it's very, very warped now.
Okay, in that case, I'll crouch low and scout around for signs of anyone nearby, any foot travel, recent foot traffic.
Okay. Oh, one thing that the group does definitely mention to you, and this is going to be very helpful to your role, I'm sure. The crows. Huge
Oh, yes.
crows.
Yeah.
Crows
God,
the
the
size of a
fucking
halfling.
Yes, they do like jerky though.
Okay,
Crows are real jerks.
Fucking crows.
gotcha. All right, let's take a look. All right, so scout.
Yeah, scout.
With,
Everybody calls a die, of course. If you're
I'll
helping.
do 2.
I'll do. Oh. Hey, I was 2. I'm tilted. I will do 3.
Then I'll do 1. You can do 2.
I was just being a brat. I'll do 3.
Okay, I'll
I
do
mean,
1.
If you guys all just call a number that you always are that's different from each other, that would also work too.
Yep, I'm 3. But so let me see. So that is a total of 5 dice. So it's 5d6, and then greater than 4.
Yes. Okay, 2 successes.
Apparently, I did not help in the slightest.
Okay. So you creep your way out in the shrubs, like in sort of the twisted weeds. This sort of place does sort of make you feel uneasy. I don't know if I gave you personally. No, didn't I give you like the description of the area out of game? Daniel? The
Not
basic.
written.
Not written, but I
no.
gave you like the basics, right? How gross it is.
Yes.
The crude gargoyles on the temple. You can't really tell. Everything here is so like. It kind of like hurts to like navigate this area a little bit. Like it just sort of doesn't make sense the way it's all laid out with these twisting paths, as well as you approach the temple, the doors up front, like they're locked to these huge chains with these glowing runes, and they hurt your eyes to look at. But you do see far, far to the north. I don't think anyone's going to be able to see this, but I'm just going to teleport you over here. Zoop.
Zoop.
And you can kind of see a little bit there. There are a lot of crows perched on top of that stunted tower up there. I mean, they look like little black dots from this distance, of course. They don't seem to be giant.
All right, I'll return to the group, apprise them of what I've seen. Oh, I guess I don't need to move.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, I look at the group and motion towards the. You said it was a tower over here, the stone tower.
Yeah. Past that grove of usk trees.
God,
And
I'll
on
mind.
down in the north.
I'll mind bird motions. I
Uh,
point in
looks
that direction.
confused.
Your new employee looks back at you and starts flapping his arms.
Talia looks very confused.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
Maybe he's referring to the crows.
Oh no, not those things again.
Oh, you don't think you saw the crows?
They're probably still there.
So I have a couple options. We can try to circumvent that, or we can try to deal with them.
I think we should just try to sneak past.
Well, we know where they are. We can try to go the opposite direction.
They're in
Yeah.
that corner, right?
Mm.
The far northeast corner of the
I mean,
courtyard,
they're
yes.
pretty far away. Maybe they just don't notice us.
Hopefully not.
Well, let's just try to sneak past.
Sounds like you guys want to make some sneaky
I mean-
checks, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we
Or,
don't
well-
want to make too much commotion.
Well, just describe to me what are we doing here? How is everyone handling the situation? Are you trying to approach the
Well-
tower? Like, what's our goal here?
Well, last time when we were running through here, we were escaping and making quite a bit of ruckus. So I think if we proceed quietly, we might be able to make it back inside without the crows noticing.
That sounds like somebody meant to make some scout checks. To sneak across.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do people have to make them individually, or can we
that's
do
what I
You're
was
gonna
that?
have to make these individually.
Okay, I was gonna ask, yeah, are we gonna do a group roll, or is it a...
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take collectively 1 tick, but everybody makes it individually. Let me go ahead and...
Oh, I gotta put another failure in
this bad
Scout. That's
boy away.
exciting.
Yeah.
So they'll actually have
But at the
points
same
in it.
time, you guys can all help each other.
That's true.
Hey, for my scout check, was that a pass or a fail? I'm not sure how
It's
that
a pass.
works. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's a pass. I do need to tell you that for the purposes of your stuff. My bad.
Alright, so can I assist with both Sod and Toya? I'll be the one in front.
How
and
many
I'm
scout
going
dice
to-
do you have to land out?
I have 3 altogether, so
Well, then
if
you
I
can help
help
3
them,
people.
does... Sorry?
You can help 3 people total, and still make your
Okay,
roll.
so I still make my roll without any issue. It's just I
have
can help.
3 dice I can help out as well.
Okay.
I
Just
also
gotta
have
tell
3.
me how you guys are helping everybody.
I'm just going to sneak, and I'd like to I want to use my nature, which is sneaking, and see if
Okay.
I can kind of show them the way.
Alright, so you're gonna roll your nature instead of the skill.
Let's see, I can add
Actually,
my current nature
don't
reading.
believe you can. Can you do that for a skill that you have? I thought you can only do that for beginner's luck.
No, you can do it. You can add on top if you well.
Let's see,
you
I can
go-
spend
add
a
it on
persona
top.
point.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can do that. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll spend a persona point and add my current nature rating to the skill or ability being tested, right?
Okay, and you stand no chance of like taking a penalty to your nature here because this is definitely within
Yes.
your nature. Yeah.
So I have a 2 out of 5 rating, so that means I add 2 die, correct?
Yes. Your nature's still mightily taxed from.
No wonder you've been so cranky lately.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Please change your
my.
names, by the way, please.
Oh, thank you.
But I need everybody to be making their rolls now, please.
Right. Okay. So you guys are both helping me? All
Yes.
3 of
3
you,
people
actually?
helping you, yeah.
Okay.
Sort of like
so
you're
that-
basically just like got your head down and you're following these 3.
Yeah, I'm going in their footsteps.
Oops.
Let's see, that is will. So that is 3d6 plus 3 is 6d6.
I can't open the trait thing.
Yeah, it says it's bad XML.
Oh no, hold on. Let me.
I did fine.
Oh yeah, wow.
Is it just the trait one? Okay, well that's easy to fix. Hold on.
Oh, all you have to do is
Oh, there's a thing.
backspace the,
I know what I did. I did a bad.
Yeah, there's a typo at the end of it. All you have to do is erase the one character at the end.
I'll fix it. I was just trying to make it to where it wasn't a embedded thing, and I goofed it. Okay, it's fixed now.
I'm sorry, what is nature and how can you tell if something's within it?
You have your nature descriptors.
Oh, there it is, okay.
Remember, you got to change one for shenanigans.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna use,
You can add your nature by spending a persona point. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna use my nature, for running
Oh.
to hurry everybody along.
All right. Well, I mean, Tolia succeeded.
Oh, wait.
So mark a success, Tolia, and mark a failure.
Oh, and how do what is
Hold
my
on.
nature rating? Is it 4?
Should be on your shirt. Yeah, 4. What's the
Okay.
question, Rook?
I forgot to add the dice from people helping.
Oh, we'll go ahead and roll that.
You get 2, one from myself and 1 from Kurt.
Yep.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness! Wow, that
Oh
is
dear.
incredibly
okay, well,
unlucky.
that's fine. So go ahead and roll, Daniel, please. Oh yeah, and Alfie, mark down a success as well.
I think all of us succeed except for Sod.
Except for Sod, yeah. Well, Kurt has yet to roll, but
No, Kurt rolled. Just as
Sorry, just as I relogged. I
Please change
relogged.
your-
I had to
Oh
relog.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. Hold on. I was going to change my name to this in all the. There. That's too many. Oh no, if I do it in caps, does that make it 2 lines always?
No.
Frick. Anyway, go on. You guys move on into the, There we go. I'm sorry. Alright, so you guys all hustle on, ducking through the, Zoop. So ducking around hedges, Sod just kind of like barreling through some hedges. I'm just gonna put a thing in my pocket for later, but you guys make it over to the temple. You guys get the door like jimmied open with the rod that Alfie found last time. You take a peek in the door, and it looks clear. You can still see in the area. So
Let's see. This was the thing we were going down
yeah.
for.
If you're curious
What
as
is
to
this
why you
place?
can still see outside, it's because of the map token.
That's fine. What does this place look like? Like, what does the inside look like?
Oh goodness, that's a whole mess. It basically is like, if you see all these markers down here, there are these like mixtures of like these different color tiles. The whole thing looks like a mess. All of these black dots are like these pillars of different like grotesquely veined marble. Like for just as an example, the floor of the opening is like this reddish brown slate. The walls are plastered and painted with scenes befitting the nature of the temple, disgusting acts, killing, torture, enslavement, robbery, thievery, and other unspeakable things. The pillars are like this pinkish material shot through with worm-colored veins. The whole place just looks gross.
It's yucky.
I don't want to reprise the descriptions too much for those of you who've already heard it.
No, that's fine. I could use a refresher.
That's fair. But the team did write down what the colors of the different tiles are, and they do sort of section out in here to the center being white, green to the east, brown to the west, and then red to the north past the curtains and the stairs down.
We didn't go down these big ol' looking stairs, did we?
There was another door. One of the chain
So if I remember
doors.
correctly,
You know,
there's 4 entrances going down.
Correct.
And then
Hold on.
there's the one in the center. All the 4 entrances led
yes.
to the level that we were on.
Yes.
We were running away from stuff. And the final one went deeper.
I'm gonna write in black here. I'm gonna move my character up. So
Yeah, go ahead. By all means, like, fuck with the map. Like, it's yours to dirty up.
So
you
I
know?
remember last time over here, that one led to the barracks. This one led to the barracks at the far south side. This one has a drop. That's what the D stands for. AD. We didn't go down this one over here. And the higher 2, up by the
You
red
did look down that,
location.
actually. You did go down those stairs. At the bottom of those stairs is another, like, sealed door, the kind that you can't bear to look at.
I see.
The chain
Is
sealed
there?
doors.
Because I don't remember
The-
there being there.
I mean, I actually just watched the video where you guys, like, took a peek down there.
Oh.
Because I was just rendering it. So yeah, no, that happened. And the well, you guys got like partially down the stairs in the well. Trimac found like the little trap door that he could open up and go into one of the like the corridors that you guys passed. And he did like see that they were searching for you down there. But the stairs did continue down. You guys didn't go down. You just decided to get the hell out. But that is what happened with that.
Tell you
Yeah,
it's
the other
cranky
2
one.
stairs lead down to the first floor of the temple.
I start going down the one that we were going down before we decided to get the fuck out, which was the center one.
I don't want to go down there again, says Tolia. Remember how y'all almost died on it? No
Yeah,
thanks.
that one's a bit tough. So I think the safest course of okay. I turn over to, or Alfie turns over to Kurt and says, "It's a higher likelihood if we run across the people from the temple, if we go to the two northernmost entrances, I suggest going down to the brown entrance or the green entrance. As you can see, the brown entrance, I kind of like show him inside, and like it's all trashed and stuff. It's least likely that people will know that we're coming down there. So
Have you been down there before?
yes, and we almost died. Oh, by the way, nice to meet you. We almost died here. We're here again. Yeah. So, now that's out of the way. Should we need to escape? Try to remember. Actually, does anyone have a rope?
You do have,
we do. Rope
oh,
and grappling hook.
You have the, actually, I'm going to tell you something that we're going to have you retroactively agree to. Trimac did loan, not give. He was very insistent that it was not a gift. He was loaning you the Trimac, he called it. You have to call it the Trimac after him.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it in my inventory.
Awesome.
So please write down the new name of the tool that you are using.
Love it. Alright, so an idea is that we use this hole over here as another point of escape, but it's risky.
Bradley.
So wait, you drop a rope down, or?
We tried to, but it wasn't far enough.
Bradford, I have a question.
Yes?
I don't know what the full version of your name is, so I'm just going to say things so
you
you
had it
can
right
ask
the
me.
first time. I just
Alright.
wasn't accustomed to you addressing you by name and didn't register it, I guess.
Is it okay if I, like, make an actual map on my own as I go along?
Oh, yeah, by all means.
Hell yeah, let me get some
I
graph
mean, you
paper.
do that. I mean, you need to be making some regular cartography checks to back that up, I think, but... I mean, you have a lot of different places where there's dangerous movement that you might want to be making cartography notes in. Because remember, the main benefit of a cartography map pen is that you can move between them without danger.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what is so do we have, you know, our inhabitants' movements, our number of them, how many?
The last time I remember, there's about 1 to 2 dozen guards, 4 upper heads, echelons, as well as gnolls.
Thank you, Alex.
I said it purposely. So anyway, I almost did say kobolds and then caught myself before I said it.
But genuinely, thank you. It was starting to get at me.
So I have an inkling of remembering where they are, but it's been a day or two since we've been here, and it's likely that they have upped their security since the last time we've been here.
It's been over a week, actually, just for your
Oh, it's a
knowledge.
week? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's been over a week.
Well, if I had to choose between brown and green, I'd always go with green.
True, but I would argue that the brown door's a bit safer. Not many people would know to go down a trashed room.
Well,
Wasn't there a
all the
second room that was
vestries-
on the left?
All the vestries are trash. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Wasn't there another staircase, like, I think right here?
Yeah,
No, that's the vestry of what you presume must be the air temple because it had the silvery, like blue robe, I believe. The one that Trimac
So
was
there was-
carrying, which actually I hope you guys got off of him. Since I didn't think about
Can
it.
we say we did?
Since I didn't think about it, let me check his character sheet how about. Let me see what he was holding. I'll go
Well,
ahead and like retroactively allow you guys to pack anything that he was holding. 'Cause you already
Alex,
did it with the grappling.
do you want to grab
grappling
the
hook
robe?
is 2. Remember, the grappling hook is 2 things. And no,
I actually don't have
he
any
had
robe.
the green. He had the green robe. So if anyone has one pack for a green robe, sure, he passed it over because it's not like he has anything to do with it.
I actually don't have any pack at all. I'm pretty full
Let
up
me
right now.
check my inventory.
Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. I have a crimson robe. Who else has a
I
robe?
have a crimson robe as well.
I have a
Why
green
don't-
robe and an ivory robe.
The ivory robe
Okay,
was
Alex.
the one in that. Yeah.
Get rid of your crimson robe and get the color that we're missing.
Yeah, what's the
Okay,
color that
just,
we're missing?
you left the crimson robe at home. It's green.
Well, we
Oh, no,
already
you
have
You already
Toya.
have a green. Well,
holding-
that's fine. Just
Yes.
decide which one you want. You got your brown robe taken away because Toya was wearing it when you were captured by the Earth Temple.
Listen, I didn't have time to get changed.
Not exactly, yeah. But it was taken.
There was still a second brown robe in the room that we were looking at.
Was there? Let's take a look in that room. Yeah, two brown robes. There's one left in here that you didn't take.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright, so let's put on the robes, my dudes.
Well, we don't have to put them on yet. I just want to make sure we have it. I have a red.
Okay.
Toya has a white and a brown. So we're missing, I think it's
No, I
blue?
have a white and a green.
Okay.
A white and a green.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, jeez, but we don't need another green. I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry.
No. Keep your green. Keep your green. Alex
Okay.
or Kurt can take the brown.
I'll take the brown. I'll have it in my bag. Or my
Kurt
sack.
has one, yeah.
Yeah, I
might
actually
not-
wear one, so I mean I can like
If
swap
you have
out.
a slot, if you have a slot on your torso, you can just wear it. Yeah, it takes one slot torso or it's one slot pack.
Can I retroactively keep my red silk robes that I had in my pack a long time ago back in town?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I
so
mean,
that's the
this
case.
just- we'll normally take care of that, but like I forgot about Trimex material, like his backpack and shit. So like, you know, mea culpa. We'll wiggle it a little bit.
Told you, give me the green robe.
I give you the green robe.
Yeah.
What are the robes for? Why are we changing?
We're not really sure, but we feel like they're important.
Well, we don't have to wear them yet, but they seem important. We should just keep them on us for, in case
See,
we have to
there's-
run across something.
Colors of robes that correspond, Tilia's pointing, to each of the kinds of colors in the area. And oh my god, Tilia kind of snaps his forehead. The red, green, brown, white colors of the elements. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
How about, was there a staircase over in this area?
No, there was not.
I think
you can take a peek in.
The
and,
only staircases are the places marked with a D
yeah,
for
we've
down.
already covered all of the staircases. I'm afraid.
Okay, I don't
The only
remember
thing
exactly
else
which one
in the
was.
back was the. Oh, and by the way, there's like 4 altars that are like crash and ruin, busted up. Like someone came through here and smashed everything. There's like a broken bronzewood mallet or bronzewood. What did I call it? Like a club. And,
Okay, so
Yeah.
So what does the B and the D and all that mean again?
You have to ask whoever made those notes.
Do you use a drop or something?
D for down.
Go down.
Stairs
You
that
guys
go
might
down.
want to standardize your notes as well, but we'll work on that as we go, you know?
We'll
Yeah.
develop a system.
You'll have more room on other maps because they're not quite to the same scale. Anyway,
I don't
so
know
what
what the B
are we
stands for
doing?
because they're Alfies. I guess they're going down.
There we go.
Okay,
Down we go.
on the western side. Alright, just gather your party here in the small room, please.
Tripod!
Perfect.
Who would like to light a torch?
Oh yeah,
Um,
get your torches out first, yeah, actually.
I'm out of oil for my lantern, so I can't per se.
Hold on, I think it's a good idea if we have. I have 6 torches right now, so let's get rid of my torches so I can empty up some space in my bag.
Sure, I have 4, but I mean I can reserve torches. That's fine.
Alright, let's see. I have 8 torches, sorry. So that's the case.
You want to
I'm gonna
light
give-
2 of them?
Yeah, we'll light 2 of them.
I can carry one.
I give one of the torches to Tolia, and I'll give a torch over, and I'll have a torch over to myself so that Kurt can do his thing without worry about a hand being occupied.
So that's 2 torches total.
That is
Mhm.
correct. So I've removed 2 torches from my inventory.
Alright, here's your torches. Alright, copied. And let's go on a little trip.
Whoa. Alright, just move us whenever you're ready.
I am.
Zippity zappa silver. Senpai.
Zombie bop.
Oh no, I grabbed the B.
Never grab the B.
Only
Alright,
crab
let's
bees. They
zip
don't like being
everybody over.
grabbed.
Hey, real quick, just to see how this game works, like, so I saw it failed earlier, the scout roll, so is it, you put that in your pocket or something?
Well, basically, so what can happen either if you fail a roll, almost always you end up doing what you were trying to do, unless it's actually dramatically more interesting to fail, like for real. Mostly because you spent like the time to do a roll, right? Rolls are significant, because they take a time off the clock. Now, either you can get a condition, or you can have a twist happen. And sometimes the twists don't happen immediately. So I just have it in my pocket, basically. I already know what's going to happen because of
And hands on to them for blackmail.
Yeah, or just like detention. Like, you know something bad's going to happen. And it's related to what happened there. You don't know when it's going to come down. The hammer's there. I'm sorry. Let's continue.
Ken's really excited about getting to torture us.
I mean, that's kind of the fun of the, yeah.
Yes.
Alright, let's continue. You guys go down into these, the dank corridors of the first level of the temple here. Now, first of all, let's get your order of walk and go, and like, how are you guys traveling down these corridors? Like, are you just stomping down? Like, what are we doing? Set the scene for me, guys.
Julia's probably doing a fair amount of stomping because he's just not like used to being quiet. It's not something that would like occur to him without suggestion.
Intent.
Kurt's gonna stay in the dim light.
I'll stay up near Alfie, right behind him, looking out, watching.
Actually,
Yeah,
shouldn't
so-
due to your nature you be ahead, Daniel, in the front of the dim light?
Yes.
So, before Kurt goes, Alfie will say, I'll stay with the party. Let's go ahead. We'll stay close.
All right, and I will keep my ears open.
10, 15, 20, 30.
Okay, guys, hold on. Alright, so we're like creeping down the corridor.
How about we go north?
Yeah, we should go north.
Okay, hold on. Alright, so if you remember, the armories were to your south, the ruined armories. To the north, well, I guess you're not exactly sure which corridor this is.
We didn't go north last time.
Well, you do know if you continue all the way to the east, you'll end up in the stairs going back up. You do remember that much. This corridor does link like
15,
that.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I say we
Okay.
head north, guys. We're left.
North
Alright.
sounds good. Go ahead and hit that.
Sod says head north. Make sure you guys don't forget your torches.
Yeah, I'll cover our
Yeah,
back until we are in the court, until we're safely in the hallway.
Okay. So you guys, what
So
are
next
we're
Sod,
just like-
how are Sod and Alfie taking this hallway since you guys are taking it together? What are you guys doing?
Softly.
So Alfie holds out the torch with his offhand, and I have like my right hand on my sword and kind of like crouching slightly lower center of gravity, looking out into the darkness and stepping forward ahead of Sod.
I'm following his footsteps.
Okay. You guys head off to the end of the hall then.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
You guys can
Alright,
proceed to the hall, yeah.
I wait for Tolia, because Tolia's just standing there.
So he's kind of standing there with the parchment, just like scribbling down frantically.
Are you going to go?
Give me a second, hang on.
Hey, Sod,
Should
you
we
actually
get
see
lost?
something down in the corner here, on the left side of the hall. The
Wait, you're
piece-
saying we see something to the left?
Yeah, like on the wall on this side of the hallway, or the corridor. Just a small discarded, like, it looks like a bone with little bits of dried meat, like jerked meat, still attached.
It looks fresh.
Not ghoul food though. These are rations. Although
We
you
might
know this is the area where the ghouls were, somewhat. They were around here. This is the southern end of the temple, after all. You haven't gone too far north.
Is this human remains?
No, it looks to be some kind of herd animal. Like, no, this is like jerk, like a dried rib ration, preserved meat kind of thing.
What have you found?
Like, this is something
meat.
a human would eat.
Just kind of left on the ground.
Oh, I missed that. What happened?
There's dried meat on the ground.
Dried meat on the ground. Someone preserved their meats.
Just
We've got-
signs that someone's been wandering these halls who eats better than ghouls, at least.
Well, it's found to the left. Should we go to the left and see what's over there?
It's either more guards or someone we can have assist.
I'm all for the danger we know.
Yes, I'd rather deal with the danger we know. I say we go left.
Okay.
Alright, I'll scout down and see if I can hear anything coming down the hallway. Or yeah.
Alright, can you guys see the doors here ahead? Well, I suppose you can as soon as you get your light. But you do see a door to the south. As well as a door to the west.
I see it right here.
There's
I
two
want to.
doors.
Can I look under the door and see anything?
Well, basically, as we established, underneath doors, you can determine if there is light or not. There's no light coming from either of these doors.
Can I hear anything?
No, but the closures of this portal do indicate that it looks like it's used with some relative frequency.
Alfie.
There's a lock and a padlock present. The latter secured with a chain.
What's up?
Which door is locked?
This is
door do
the
we
southern door that Sod is examining.
Which door do we want to, which way first? I assume we're going to go through the doors.
Yeah, the other door.
Yes.
Just Daniel, so you know, most of the doors in this place are made with either hard, thick, oak or bronzewood. Bronzewood being just fantasy wood that's basically as hard as metal.
Gotcha.
They're big. They're these big 4 feet wide things with big rings in the center. But the one to the south does also have a padlock and chain, as well as a lock installed on the door itself.
Okay, what about this one to the west?
To the west, it doesn't appear to be... It just looks like a door. There's nothing special about it. Just looking at it, at least.
Alright, what's the game plan? Which door do we want to go in first? Don't worry
Which one
about
looks more heavily locked?
the south one.
I mean, the heavily locked one. Would
Yeah.
The
I'd
locked
say we'll
one
try to get through the
versus
south
one
one
that's
first.
not locked, yes.
Alright. Alfie, do you still have that rod?
I have lockpicking tools.
Well, all
Thieves'
residents.
First of all, the west door, where are the hinges?
It opens, toward you.
Towards me? Good,
Yes.
okay. Do you have that rod with you?
Oh, goodness.
Do I have the rod with me? I do not have the rod with me now.
Okay. Do we have anything we could wedge this door with?
I can pick the lock.
No, wedge this door.
He wants
Oh,
to,
you
he
want
wants
to
to
wedge
keep that
it.
doors closed, yeah.
I don't like people sneaking up behind me.
Oh, goodness.
We can use my sword.
Oh, give me just a moment. I have a little nosebleed. You guys figure
Oh,
out what we're gonna
dear.
do with these doors.
Yeah, okay, hold on, let me look at my pack here and see what I got. Wait, I could probably just use a makeshift torch. Torch is made of wood.
Yeah, just use the torch and wedge it in.
Yeah, wedge it in the door. It'd slow him down at least, and we'd hear it. So you know to beat a retreat.
Alright, fine with me.
Alright, I'll wait for Brad to get back.
Okay, I am back. Now what do we decide?
You okay, bud?
Me? Yeah.
Okay.
Just allergies,
Yeah,
dude.
I want to
We
use
could,
That's on you.
I want to
Another-
use one of my torches to wedge the door to the west.
Okay.
Alternatively, we are going to pick this lock that has a chain on it, and we could use the chain on that door, if possible.
I don't know how you. I mean, what is the door? What is the opening mechanism? Is it a door knob or is it a handle or what?
It is a handle, but it's secured by two, big locks.
No, I mean the west one, sorry.
Oh, the west one? Yeah, it's just big handle in the center.
Big handle, is there anything to chain it to?
No,
It's
the
just
other one has
automatic.
like a little extra thing built
That's what I
into the wall.
figured.
Yeah.
It's got a lock built into it, so this one doesn't have that. It'd be better probably just to wedge it. I can use an unlit torch to do that. I mean,
Okay.
it's a door wedge. It'll at least slow them down and give us some warning if someone's coming that direction.
Alright, so let's see here. What kind of skill would that be? Would that be criminal? Or would this be dungeoneer? It honestly could be either.
I honestly think it could be either.
I'm gonna say
Oh.
it's dungeoneer.
Yeah, I'll help with criminal then. I'll
So
take
you
the
can
first
definitely
guy.
help with criminal. Oh yeah. Oh, you can do that normally. Well, yeah.
I can't help. I don't think I have any suggested help with this.
No labor, scout, or survival.
I do have scout.
Yeah.
I can kind of help point
Scout's
out.
applicable here. Yeah.
I point out like a piece of like wedgeable thing in the ground with
Yeah.
what's it called? And I'll take die number 3.
Alright, go ahead and roll that dungeoneering check, and I will. First of all,
Okay.
give you your pips because you don't have any.
Wait, if
Oh,
this is
we're-
criminal, Scholar can also help. I think Toya has.
It's dungeoneering.
Oh, we're doing dungeoneering? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 2 helpers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just quietly and gently sort of wiggle the torch into a little crack that Alfie found in the bottom of the door, and it feels pretty secure. You feel like you'd have a bitch of a time getting this open from the other side, at least.
Should at least buy us some time and give us the chance to escape if we need to.
Okay. That's gonna take. Oh, we are definitely around enemies, and that's known. So you guys are in delve mode, by the way. So that is 1 tick.
Okay, I'll mark a torch off there.
No. That's not a turn. It's a different.
No, I'll mark a torch off of my inventory.
Oh,
I was-
right. You are down the torch. That's correct. This is probably not going to be usable after this.
I mean, if they try to break into it, yeah.
Okay, so now that our rear is clear, well, Sod. Do your thing.
Alright, what are we doing, Sod?
We're gonna pick the lock. That's criminal, so
I'll assist.
yeah, if you have Scout or Scholar, you can also assist with criminal.
I can
also-
help.
What's your criminal, actually?
3.
I'll take the 4th die, as Toya
Okay.
recognizes the make of the lock. And
I'll take the 3rd. I picked that before.
I'm gonna enact my trait for cunning to add 1d to this.
And I'm going
Okay.
to scout and look into the hallway to make sure that Sod can do this.
cover your rear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My other
okay.
rear.
Alright, well let's see this roll then.
I'll take number
Okay.
2. Then.
Number 3.
Yeah.
So I have 3 people assisting me, and I use it. Okay. Okay, so I have 3 people assisting me. That's 6. Add the trait, and then also the fresh. So that's
Yes.
8d6.
oh yeah, I
I
forgot.
forgot fresh. Oh well, I haven't failed anything yet.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, nobody's got any conditions, so.
Well. I'm afraid. I can't help, actually. Well, I'm too afraid to do anything.
All right, Sod. So you taking your time very carefully, like get open first the padlock and gently you sort of eye the door to your well, it'll be to your right now, a little warily, but no sound or nothing coming from over there. You lay down the chain next to it, and then you get the door itself unlocked. Alright, are you opening it, or what are we doing?
Kurt, maybe you would like to open it and check. This seems more up your alley.
I mean, we're gonna open the door. I mean, sure. They're gonna see the torchlight if we do that, but I'm assuming
Actually,
hoping no one's there. I don't see any light coming into the door.
I tell you what, I'll open it because I also have, I completely forgot I have the Elven Cloak that gives a d6 to scouting and
yeah.
sneaking.
Being sneaky. Okay, well,
Ooh.
be sneaky
You're
then.
supposed to get you that.
I'll just aid you then. It's Scout, right?
Yeah.
So, let's see. I'm sorry, I don't remember the synergies right off. Is there there's a list. I'll look
Yeah,
at
there's a
that.
list.
It's pinned.
Please do use the list. Because it's not going to be reliable to look at the book. You don't need to make a roll here, actually. You can just peek in.
I can just peek in, I don't need to make a roll.
You can just peek.
Peeky peek.
Okay, I peek in.
Okay, you peek in, and as you, like, slowly creak open the door... Well, it doesn't... this door is oiled, actually. Much like most of the doors in the moat house. And as it slides open, you hear, like, the sounds of people, like, moving and, like... So, like, some people gasping as, like, the light creeps through the door.
Bradley, as this is happening, I would like to use my instinct to always know my way out to make a quick cartography note.
Damn.
Okay.
What is my cartography skill? Hang on.
You can do that while all this is happening. But yeah, Sod, you look into the room and you see a whole bunch of people. You want to move the torch to actually see in there further.
So there's a whole bunch of people.
Well, you can't see unless you move the torch in, so...
Wow. Wow, what a roll.
Like, please
Can I
someone
have
move
that,
the torches.
So wait, this...
Oh, wow.
I just realized this is, this was locked, and there's a bunch of people behind there.
Yeah. Like, some of them, like, shield themselves from the lights. They all look like very, like... tired
Prisoners?
and emaciated, and, yeah, prisoners.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Like, wait, people?
Shh, keep your voice down.
Yeah, I
I move into the room.
You have to help
Same.
us.
Kurt, Sod, Tolia, do the talking. I'll keep an eye out. I'll stand outside.
Talia blinks out and
What are you
congests
guys-
himself, and as you walk off, I'm like, okay.
Okay,
No, I'm
so,
just gonna
like-
stand right at the entrance, kind of like looking, making sure that if anything comes by,
Right.
I'll
So
alert them.
in whisper conversation, you sort of determine that these guys have been taken in raids. All of them are like dressed in rags, and those against the wall are chained there, including this gentleman right here. Yeah.
we need to get these guys out.
Let's get these chains off them.
Yeah, so like some of them are like merchants. Two people are like with the merchant. There's some like there's a sailor here in the back, and the rest of these guys appear to be like youngish, like in their 30s, like pretty built. Like they look like soldiers, kind of.
Tolia, do you think you can make a copy of the map that you've been working on?
Yeah, give me a sec. And Talia rips out a blank piece of paper from his notebook and starts scribbling down a copy of a map that he's already made.
Okay. Is that what that check was, or were you?
No,
trying to make
that
a
check was to
marker?
make a waypoint.
Okay. we're gonna
I
go
can make
throw one
another
down here.
cartography check for you if you'd like.
No, we
I
don't need
can
to worry
get-
about that. Let me just.
Yeah, this is just
down.
narrative to give them a map
Yeah.
if we free them. That's out of character.
Yeah.
You don't want to escort them out?
No, like just in case we get separated.
Yeah, I didn't do the chains. I mean, I'm assuming they're just like chained to the wall with like.
Yeah. They're just latched on there.
Okay, yeah, I do the latches.
I assist with that.
How long have you been here?
They've only been here for like a week or so. Basically, the story that you get from these guys is that they were some kind of caravan that was waylaid upon by. They describe these like thin, gaunt beasts in the night. And
Are there others?
there were more in their troop, but they've been coming in and taking people away.
We're at an impasse here, and there's a lot of people.
We'll have to lead them out.
Yes.
We can't just leave them behind.
Okay, so you guys are in agreement that you're gonna lead them out then?
Yeah, we're gonna get these guys out of here.
Alright, so you guys take them, well, I mean, so what are you gonna do? Like, you have this entire crowd of people. How are you guys gonna get them through these corridors without
We need to
something
take
bad
groups.
happening?
Like we need to do groups.
Sounds like you're really trying to organize a group here.
Well, we could make a run for it.
No.
You could, that's an
That
option.
seems dangerous. I don't want them to stampede or
If
anything.
you want to, like, try to get this group of prisoners to act orderly and, like, move together, someone's gonna have to make a stewarding check.
I can do that. I've already got 2 failures. What's in the third?
Well, can I also do that, or can I use? I have Persuader. I can try to persuade them to calm down.
That is an option. Moreover, I would actually just allow you to help with Persuader here.
Okay, I'll help with
I think
Persuader.
that helping with Persuader is relevant, but it's still fundamentally a stewarding check, right?
Okay.
Alright, so Tilia kind of like walks in and starts looking at people, putting them into groups based on like fitness and hardiness and how ready they look. And let's see. I can. Could I use my demanding nature for Tilly being kind of bossy and?
Oh, absolutely.
Great. Okay. And Alfie, you're helping with this?
Yes, with Persuader.
Yes,
Alright,
you're
so
gonna
that is-
instead of working toward getting the skill, you're going to use your nature.
Yeah.
Okay, just to clarify, I just want to make sure that I know what we're doing.
I'll get pit points in it when people's lives aren't in danger.
Hey, but this is progress toward increasing your nature, which definitely isn't
Oh,
the
I
double-edged
don't want to
sword.
do that because it's already very high.
Too bad. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry. For natures, if we use our nature and we succeed in it, do we do a check in that? Or
Okay,
that? Is that
so if you use your nature instead of beginner's luck, yes.
Oh, okay.
Because
And
in
we-
that case,
okay.
you're basically rolling your nature instead of trying to learn a skill. You're sort of
Gotcha.
leaning on, you know.
But if we use our nature to enhance a skill, then we don't do it. It's the
No,
skill.
it's only the
instead.
skill. You're adding your
Gotcha.
nature to that skill in that sense.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead
Okay.
and mark down a failure.
Yeah, go ahead and mark down a failure on stewarding. Or on nature, I'm sorry. Did you roll nature?
If I fail nature, do I go down in nature?
No.
I would like to not go higher in nature, please.
You need to fail nature checks that are outside of your nature in order to like lower your nature and tax it. Basically, you just abuse it when it gets high. But anyway, so you like start leading these people out, and I'm actually just gonna start deleting them here as you move them, because you get like most of them. Oh no, that's the torch.
I need that.
Yeah. Okay, you get most of them out, and you go out for this last group. And actually, you guys are kind of standing like right about like this.
Yeah.
Oh, and that takes a pip actually. So let's take the turn tracker, and you guys get your 2 pip back.
Okay.
And you hear the door to the west begin to open and then stop. And you hear grumbling on the other side of the door
Damn, they're here.
as it begins to like thump, 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 thump.
Alright, you guys should probably hurry.
Can we prepare an ambush?
What are you guys gonna do? I'm hearing a lot of different plans.
That chain on the ground that we left out here.
Yeah.
I know that there's a latch over here. Is there anything on this wall? Or is it bare?
That wall is just the standard wall. Basically, the walls of these corridors kind of like smoothly go up into, I believe, Gothic arches, like stiff peaks. And there are like little archways and supporting like stuff at the top of the arches nearby. You know what I mean? As well as at 10-foot intervals, there are torch sconces. They're almost all of them empty, at least on this level.
How long is the chain?
The chain? I mean, I'd say that's about like what, 4 feet of chain?
Okay.
A little excessive, but it got the job done.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
So how many of them are left?
Just the 4 in the, if you guys like, whoop, just...
Oh, there we go.
We'll move them up a little bit here. These are the last 4. One of the merchants, the 2 mercenaries, and the sailor.
Okay, we got a couple options here. Do we want to...
You guys, hold on. Let's not get it twisted about how Torchbearer works, Daniel. You don't really have the time to be discussing this right now. What are you guys doing?
Can I
Because the door
mercenary
is
fight?
banging. The door's banging right now. What are you guys doing?
Where's the nearest torch scone on this wall?
It's right there actually. Right where you
I'm
pointed.
gonna take the chain and tie the I'm gonna tie the chain around the torch scone to keep the door from opening fully.
Okay, all right. Let's see, what kind of check would that be?
I would say criminal, maybe? Or
Criminal's a real
dungeoneering.
strong candidate there. I'm gonna give you criminal because this is like Jimmy and the door shut and a...
So while Kurt does that, I'm going to I'm gonna try and escort the last 4 members out.
Yeah, I'm like waving my arm, kind of pointing, like get out of here, run.
There's a mercenary in the group. He could help fight if push comes to shove, right?
Yes,
they
I'll
don't
give him a
have
sword.
anything.
I have nothing
No,
on.
I have a sword and I'm willing to give him. I still have my bow and arrow.
I mean, they're just dressed in rags otherwise, though. I mean, but yeah, I mean, the guy with the eye patch there, like, all right, if you give me a sword, I'll fight. I'm about to get fucking ate.
I'll help out Kurt, by the way.
Okay, so what exactly are you doing then?
I'm helping to make sure it's secured.
Yeah, pull that nut tight while I get this one. Or pull the chain on the door tight while I get it tied to the torch scone.
Okay,
Yeah,
there
we're
you go.
both doing... Yeah, because, we're trying to be quick about it, so we gotta get
Okay,
it.
so let's resolve what you guys are doing first. And let's make that roll.
Okay. Can
I'll
I use...
take second die.
Okay, can I use a trait on this one?
If it's applicable, then yes, absolutely. Once per session, you can get that +1 dice.
Actually, I don't think it's applicable because I'm being actually careful. Instead of, it's not really foolhardy, so that would be what
I don't know,
it would
this is
be.
kind of reckless. Like, you just like...
This is a little reckless. A little more reckless than I'm used to doing. Usually I just kind of run and leave these guys to eat it. I mean, I could use the 4 guys in there as, like, fodder while we get the rest of the people out. That's always an option.
The rest of the
But I
party
know-
doesn't seem to be down with that plan, though. So anyway, let's
So
make a roll.
I'm gonna-
Let's make a roll.
Put myself at risk and use foolhardy. Okay, so that's criminal with an assist and foolhardy.
Yep. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking... We're
That's a
about to be
2.
ramping up into tension.
1 second, let me check one more thing.
Did you add fresh?
No, let me add one more. Hey, 3 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you like just get that chain like down tight in there, and it's as locked as it's gonna go. All right, that's 1 tick away.
Yeah.
Now, Alfie
Yeah, I
and
mean,
Tolia,
Mm-hmm.
what are you guys doing? Like, you guys are rushing the boys out? Like, what
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm rushing the boys
what are
out.
we doing?
I want to make another nature check.
Okay, all right.
I cannot assist because I'm afraid right now.
Feel spooked.
66, because I'm still fresh. I'm a fresh boy. Nope. fuck.
Oh boy.
Oh, and we'd be up here. Whoever's with me, the halfling,
okay.
you think?
Yeah. Do you pass the sword, by the way, to the sailor?
Yeah, I passed my sword to the sailor.
Okay, alright, he holds on to it and kind of like heads off the back with you as you kind of like lead everybody out, up and out the door. And just stay right there because we're not going to go too far, actually.
Yeah, I'll stay right here.
Alright, so you guys get... Alright, so this door, this door to the west is kind of still jimming to be open. Like, the torch at this point is actually kind of getting pretty loose. You guys... what do you guys do after you get the door? Do you just make your break for it?
Grab the wedge from the door and make a break for it.
Okay, you take your torch back, alright.
Yeah.
What about the padlock?
It's,
Leaving
fine,
it.
you can
Got
pick
it.
that up.
Got it. Yeah, unless y'all
Yeah,
take it,
I
you're
mean,
leaving
like-
it.
Yeah, I'm not getting it because I'm getting my torch.
I'm getting the torch, yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
I was gonna get the torch. Alright, so you guys kind of see them down the corridor. Alfie and Tolia are down here, hold on.
There's one
Okay.
guy still up here.
I know. He's right there with you guys now. And you guys have your torch up here. And...
Jesus.
Okay. Now, you guys have just seen the last of the group to the west. The squad had been like gathering in the temple, and then you guys were gonna walk them out. Fuck, what is your name? Kurt. Kurt, to the north, you hear a door open and footfalls.
Yeah, let's go faster.
Yeah.
As
Oh, I don't like
four
that.
skittering forms come rushing up at you
Run.
out of the darkness. Oh yeah,
What?
that's running then.
Ah.
Huh? That's all right. Well, conflict, Captain. I guess we decided what kind of conflict this is then. All right, guys. It's our first conflict. For this new adventure.
Whee!
All right, so we already determined that this is a fleeing conflict, right?
Yes.
All right, so pull up the conflict cheat sheet. That's a PDF.
I
by
have
the
it.
way. Okay, so this is a pursuer fleet. I need you to roll your scout and then add it to your health.
Alfie will assist. Wait, I
Anyone
can't
in
assist because I'm
conflict?
scared.
I'll assist.
How do you... What can you use? I still can't eat scout.
Okay, I'm gonna add my nature. I'm gonna spend a percent and add my nature for running.
Okay, yeah, that's applicable.
Actually, yes, I can. I have Pathfinder. What am I talking about? I can help.
You can also aid with your nature if it's applicable, like running.
Oh yeah. Right, that's very applicable.
But only,
anyway,
you can
I'm
only
helping.
aid when your nature when it's applicable.
Yeah,
how
alright,
that
I'm
works.
helping.
Okay.
Get the fourth die, please.
So how many aids do I have?
2?
I have 2 aids, my nature, and I'm fresh. Okay.
Oh, this
That's
is not
total.
so bad.
Total of 8.
What's your help? Okay, so it's 8 altogether.
8 altogether, yeah.
That's 2 per person then.
Does there might factor in?
It will in a second.
Okay.
Ghouls have a might of 3, so no, actually. Ghouls have a
Okay.
might equal to,
Us.
Just checking.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I hand Tolia my torch. I will hold them off and take on my bow. An arrow.
Oh, okay. Talia pulls out his dagger and looks scared, but kind of trying to brace himself.
I'm afraid!
Okay, alright, there we go. Now I have their disposition. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I'm going to move all of them ahead. Just for the sake of being able to see where these
That's
boys
a
are.
lot. Those are some hardy boys.
Yeah, ghouls are fast, it turns out. Alright, now what was your total disposition?
8, I believe, with all the help.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now please distribute that amongst the group evenly.
I think it's 2 per person.
No, we've got Soldier Boy.
Oh,
He
okay.
doesn't get disposition, he's just there helping. Oh, he did aid.
Oh.
If you didn't add his die, then you can roll that.
Oh, okay, let me do that.
Just the
Yeah.
1d6 now.
I mean, he aided with his nature.
Hey!
He's aided with his nature's
Hey!
running. Yeah, I mean, shit, there they are!
So, that means that there's 2 per person, and Kurt gets another one because he's the conflict captain.
Yeah, there you go. So distribute those guys. Again, keeping
Oh,
track of your disposition's gonna
Quick
be up
question.
to you. Yeah?
So, under Chase, we get plus 1d die to disposition if we have a map. And Toya's been making a map. Would that help out?
Hey.
For this immediate area,
Hey.
yeah, you kind of have.
Hey.
So I get
Your
an
extra
extra roll.
disposition.
So okay, extra disposition, good.
There's just 1 flat. So, who do you want to
Nice.
give the third one to? Who do you want to have as a 1 extra disposition?
Give it to Sod.
Okay, let's have give us another disposition. Give 3 to Kurt and give 3 to Sod. I can't see Kurt, so I don't see his disposition. I split out everything else though.
Okay. Alright, so now, since this is your first proper conflict, the way conflicts work in this is you're going to determine 3 actions, attack, feint, defend, or maneuver. Those are all on the combat cheat sheet and like how they work and how they interact. Essentially, it's kind of just a 4D rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
We don't worry too much about like what anyone is doing specifically until the round starts, and we just kind of describe the combat and flow as we go. But you do need to assign separate actions to each person. Each person needs to act once. If you didn't act last round, you gotta act first next round. Them's the rules.
Okay, so what is the conflict, specifically the conflict captain?
You determine the actions and who takes them.
Okay.
Well, we can talk about it first, but at the
You
end
can,
of the
but
day,
you
are-
ultimately decide it. And I would encourage you not to dwell on it too much. You guys have some history with ghouls, so you might have some guesses as to how they're going to behave. You know that they have, like, they're insanely fast. Like, the ones that came to Lareth, they were, like, fat.
Mm-hmm.
So you know ghouls are fast. And they're trying to chase you, so, like, sort of think about how that would be, what kind of actions they're going to take. Maybe you can outsmart them.
I think I'm going to do, so ghouls are, what are ghouls specifically? Just,
Undead.
Okay, they're undead.
Yeah. You personally
Alright.
wouldn't know much about them, but you know a ghoul is like a gaunt, unholy, undead creature that eats people. That's all you know about a ghoul.
Alright, let's try this. So I'll do a maneuver first.
Okay.
Then, I'll have, Alfie, why don't you, whoa.
I'm good at scout. I can attack.
Yeah, that's actually good, yeah. Yeah, do the attack, and then, Sod,
Let's see.
why don't you feint? Yeah?
Feint is a high risk, high reward maneuver. So,
Yeah.
for example, how feint works is if they
I
attack.
see. Yeah.
If they attack while we feint, they destroy us. If we feint while they defend or maneuver, we destroy them. So, as our history, ghouls tend to do a lot of maneuvering first because they're fast. They like to move. It is a possibility that we can feint first and then attack and then defend, because we know from history, because we're used to dealing with them, they like to maneuver first. They like to get into a better position.
Okay, so let's swap it up. Okay, then in that case, Sod, go ahead and feint, and then I'll maneuver, and then you attack.
Would you like to try doing that?
Yeah, we can try doing that. Let's
Alright.
see.
That sounds like a plan.
Feint uses for
Scout.
Scout. Yeah, I've got Scout. I can also use Dirty Tricks. I'll throw something at it.
Does helping work for this, or
Helping does
yes,
work
you can
for
always
this.
help as long as you describe what you're doing,
Unless you're afraid like I am.
unless you're afraid.
I'm gonna waggle my cloak because I'm right here.
Alright,
Well,
so
I mean,
think-
there's
Okay,
dust on
so,
the ground.
alright.
Maybe moving your cloak can obscure their view.
Okay,
I don't know
anyway,
how
so
close
I
you
think
do.
we got our actions, right? So you guys have yours now? Alright,
Mm-hmm.
so we're gonna unveil actions. Daniel, who's got first action? Who's doing what?
First action, Sod with a feint.
Okay, Sod with a feint. Alright, the ghouls leap out of the darkness, gnashing their teeth and like leaping on the walls to try to catch up to you, and then a maneuver, an attempt to catch you by
Hey.
surprise.
But we fainted.
Okay, so that means you just get a free attack, right?
Yes, we get a free independent roll.
Alright,
Call
what's
it a
your
bitches.
feint? Describe what are you doing here, Sod?
Well, they're chasing us, so I'm going to actually probably. Could I use a torch and just throw it in the direction?
You could like
Let's
wave the
see.
torch at them and be like, "Bitch, I saw you."
Yeah.
We could be pretending to run, but then you turn around and just smack a torch in their fucking face.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's
how
a great
about-
feint.
I could also kick the ground and stir up all the dust and stuff in their faces as they're running towards us. Because there's.
Hey, it's your rodeo. Anyway,
Yeah.
So whatever you decide to do, anyway, make your roll.
Okay, so I'm still rolling my feint, which is Scout.
Yes,
Yeah,
you get.
it's
Who's helping?
I
What
was
are you
helping.
doing?
Waggling my cloak to kind of get them caught up in it as they're leaping past me to try to maneuver to get Sod.
Oh, you like wrap one of them's legs up with your
Yep.
cloak.
And
you guys
if
being impressive.
I'll also be using one of my wises to re-roll any scoundrels, by the way.
That's
Probably.
cool.
Okay, that's fine.
Because this is
Good,
an
get them wises
ob
used.
zero.
Wises,
Good thing you did.
wises used
Hey,
is
my,
free checks.
hey, my cloak is awesome. Oh
The
yeah.
cloak is fucking awesome.
Not free
definitely
checks,
use
but
Yes.
free passes and fails.
Yeah. Use
I'm
the
gonna
lights.
success.
spin.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's a good
Oof.
thing that you decided to do that preemptively anyway, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a persona point to roll them all, re-roll them. I'm going to be using my below the belt, my tricks, because we're trying to
yeah.
escape.
Yeah, this is perfect.
You can also use
Mark
Fate
off
for
that
luck.
use of the wise, by the way, that you used it. So
Yes.
that remember, if you get all of those, you get a free pass or fail.
Hold on.
You get a free stamp at Chuck
There
E.
we go.
Cheese.
Well, I have to do this before spinning fate to re-roll sixes.
Yes,
true.
of course. But go ahead and make your reroll, so let's get going.
46. Oh my god.
Oh no!
Lucky.
Shit. Okay.
Are you also gonna roll that
I can
thing to
swing.
try to get that 1/6, or what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's everything you do here is just good.
I mean, it's gonna get you level ups anyway. So like, this is
Yeah.
dealing with ghouls.
So, I'm going to spend a fate point then.
Okay. Reroll that 1/6.
Oh my
God damn it.
Wow.
Okay, well you
very
mark off one disposition. I mean,
Yeah.
bam. I can also, I'm gonna get rid of your tick here for a second. We don't need that for right now. Actually, it's gone anyway, because that's what this turn is. Which means we'll tick that turn thing in a second. Alright, anyway, so let's unveil the next action. Who's doing what?
Okay, the next action is me. I am doing as Kurt am doing a maneuver.
Okay, the ghouls, the one that you, like, tripped up in your cloak, like, unravels itself, like, sort of, like, wiggling out, and it's so bony and gaunt that you can't even really get a thing in it, and it just, like, leaps right at you. That's an attack.
Okay, maneuver versus an attack. Let's see.
It's versus.
It is versus.
I'll assist with that because I've got scout and I've got lots of things I can use, I think.
What skill are you using to attack?
It looks like its health is
Oh.
skills used by action. So I'm using health.
I don't know if we can assist with
No,
that.
that's defend, my dude. Not attack. Scout or rider is attack. You're looking
Oh,
at the
I'm
wrong
sorry.
column.
Oh, I'm looking at maneuver, conflict, ability, and skills used by
Oh,
action.
you're doing a maneuver. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
doing
sorry.
a
Yeah, you are
maneuver.
doing a maneuver. I'm dumb. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
that's
using
okay.
health.
Yeah, so it's health.
So anyone can aid with health. I mean, you can still do that
We'll
as long as
aid
you have the
them,
die.
except for
Unless you're afraid like Alfie.
Unless you're
Like,
afraid like
For,
Alfie.
I can help.
Sorry, guys. I need to keep
Just
you
what do
going.
you do though? What do you do to like? You have
Look
to be able
out.
to describe helping me.
I say look out. It's attacking you.
All right. Okay. I'm bobbing and weaving as my maneuver to keep the ghouls at bay.
Okay.
I throw one of my spare torches at it to try to trip it up. I am for,
You just want
legs.
to throw torches, huh?
Really?
Yeah, I
Use
just
the
want to
torch,
throw
right?
shit. I'm angry.
You lose a torch. Do you light it first at least?
Yeah,
Okay.
I light
so-
it and throw it.
Alfie, this is Torchbearer, not Torchbearer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bear the
well,
torch, don't
make
throw
your
it.
roll. Sounds like you got all your bonuses together, right?
I'll do the first die.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey!
You
I'll
succeed.
spend a fate on the 6.
Okay.
Is this an attack? Does it lowers this position, right?
No.
I'm not sure how that works.
If you go now, then you're going to gain position, gain plus 2d to the next action you guys take. If you can,
Oh,
if you
okay.
decide to get, if you roll again and you get one more, you can disarm and remove their weapon. Which, oh yeah, they do have a
Yeah.
weapon, plus 1 success. But that doesn't apply here because they fail.
It applies to me.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and spend fate to reroll,
Okay.
or to roll a 6 again. Hey.
All right. So yeah, you disarm their what is their fucking thing called? Inhuman stamina.
I tire him out.
Yeah, you actually tire them out a little bit.
I'm really good at what I do, I guess.
Yeah.
You try to breathe, but then you stuff a fucking torch down
Alright,
their throat.
who's doing our third action?
You with attack.
Alright,
Yep.
you attack. They're also attacking, so everybody's just gonna bail now and get the hell out.
Yes.
Alright,
I'm going
so...
to help with Pathfinder as I point out the direction to go, so we don't get lost in the twisting corridors.
Yeah. You guys are all... Let's move you up a little bit here. I'm just gonna move that to the
So
map.
I have a +1 from Tolia. This
You'll
is
have a
this
plus
is,
one from me.
Yeah, a +1 from Sod and another +1 from Kurt, I assume. Yes.
Yep.
That is 3 from Help. I have 3 in Scout because I upgraded the last time. Hell yeah! And I am going to spend I can use one of my traits. I am calm. Despite being afraid, there's a moment of clarity in my actions. And first, I kind of like take a kneel. I shoot like a couple arrows down the hallway. Fucking bolt. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 1. That's 7.
And I just shout, remember, go right, not left. It's right.
Alfie calls back, they both go the same way!
It's 4 successes for myself, and I'm going to
Nice.
spend the fate points to reroll those 2 6s.
Okay.
Wait, one fate rolls both 6s?
Yes, 1 fate
Yeah.
rolls
Cool.
all 6.
Okay.
Oh, and if
That's
you
not
roll
hurt.
another 6, it rolls that one too.
Oh, very cool.
And that's another
Hey,
success.
hey,
That is
hey.
including. I got 1 more.
Hey.
Baby,
Oh,
please!
Keep
Going,
going.
baby.
Okay, now, okay.
Okay,
Well, I
we
mean,
go.
that was still statistically
Okay, hold
very
on one
good.
second.
That
Let
is
me
some
roll.
Good ass exploding dice. God damn, son.
Okay, you guys lose 4 disposition. Alfie, you
That's-
gotta lose at least 1. Or,
Yeah, I do lose 1. I'm still up.
Yeah, and they lose how much? 4, 5,
7.
6, 7. 1, 2,
My arrows hit them in the chest.
4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, yeah, they're down a lot of disposition now. And this
Good shot.
one is taken out.
Hey!
He slows down, he loses speed.
So
But the rest of these are right on your tail.
Can I narrate some of the stuff that I do?
Yeah, please go right ahead.
So Alfie, taking a moment, kind of like swallows down the fear that he has and calms himself. And he closes his eyes and opens them and shoots couple arrows down, hits one of them in the leg, and then after he's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and he panics again.
Perfect. All right, so you guys are heading down this way.
Do we still need to lose disposition?
Did you
do
take
that?
away your disposition?
We didn't. So
Oh, so
I'm
which
just-
one?
4. I took away 1.
Yeah, you're the team
Take
leader, so
away
you have to
from
decide.
one from
yeah,
like
you have to
Kurt
do
and
that.
I.
Yeah, take away one from me and take away one from Sled.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's all I need. All right.
That's 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
And we need one more.
One from Tolia.
Why
hey, take
me?
one from Tolia.
Why me?
Because you're getting tired.
I am
You're
getting
tired of
tired.
those maps.
Okay. Anyway. All right. So next round. Let's let me out 3 actions. Tolia must go first.
Oh, I should have taken Tolia out. Dang it. Oh well.
Jeez. Okay. Well,
Also, if you know if you're taken out at the end of a conflict, you're also throwing that person under the bus to probably bear the brunt of the conditions of the conflict.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just so you know.
well,
Also, defend would help us get back disposition.
Yeah, and you can bring
Yeah,
people
that's
back.
Oh well, let's start with hey. Let's do a defend first. And I'll do I'll do that one. I'll defend. No, Tolia has to do it. So defend with Tolia. That's fine.
what is defend? It
It's
is
gonna be
health. You do
health.
not want me defending.
You need to build up that health, son. Get tough.
Fine.
Don't be such a
Yeah.
weenie.
And you'll have 2 dice from Kurt and I.
None from Alfie because I'm afraid.
Hold on, I'm looking. Let me see what you can do.
No, it's fine.
Just assign the
I'll
damn
build up-
actions, please.
Defend Tolia, and then attack from.
We forgot about our friend here. He should have been helping you guys this entire time.
It's all right, not a big deal.
That's fine. It's not a big deal.
Just add +1 die
attack.
from here on out.
Yeah, attack from Alfie, and then attack from Sun.
Okay, so first action, what's up? Tolia's doing what?
I'm
Tolia's
defending.
You're defending,
That
they're
is-
attacking. Alright, so
Well, so there's
That's-
an opposed attack. That is 2 from me. 1, 2, 3 from Palpatine. I'm fresh, so that's 2.
6
Six?
sounds like.
That's not bad.
Do you have any traits that can help you out with this one?
Check.
Running? Can I add running to it?
That's the
Yes.
nature.
I mean
I'm
that's a
talking
nature
nature.
descriptor.
Oh,
That's within your nature if you spend
If
a
you spend
persona.
a persona point, you can add your nature to the roll.
I would like to spend a persona point to add my nature
Like
to the
use
roll.
them persona points, they're good.
Yeah, I think so.
But you also
So
really
that
need
is
to level up.
+5.
Yeah.
I do.
No, me. The level
Well,
1 guy.
also I do. So that is +5, so I have 11 dice.
Jesus. Okay, roll.
1, 2, 6. Better than 4.
Don't we try to
Alright,
spend a fate point to
so-
reroll that 6?
What do I need to do that?
Spend a fate point and you just reroll the 6 1d6. And if it explodes, it keeps going.
I only have 1 fate point right now, so I think I'll save it.
Hold
This
on.
one.
That's fine.
Okay,
Something
so
a bit more
add 1 to
helpful.
your disposition.
Hey, good.
Tolia gets that,
Tolia gets it, yeah.
since he was acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 attacks. First from Alfie.
Alright, that's
Alright,
meeting
so-
an attack as they just come barreling down the corridor.
Okay, so once again, I'm going to take out my bow, shoot a couple arrows down. I'm getting help from, as well
And the
as
sailor.
Sod, as well as mercenary boy over here.
As well as me.
Okay, so that's another 4. So I have a 7, and I'm going to spend. Let's see. All right, I am going to use dashing against myself to reduce one of the dice. So I got to check. I try to look really cool, but I'm still really afraid. So let's see how this goes.
Alright, make your roll. Oh no, I haven't changed my name. Oh no.
It's the 3 successes.
Alright, so that's attacks bypass each other, so that's 5
Yes.
disposition from you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and 3
Okay.
from them. 1, 2, and 3. these two are taken out, as well as 3 from you guys. So 1 from Alfie, who's taken out,
No.
and then 2 more, as Daniel tells me. Just say who, and I'll take it.
2 more. Give me Talia and me, myself.
Okay, alright, next action. Who's doing it?
Next action, Sod, and an attack.
It's an
Yeah,
attack.
so that's Scout.
They're also making an attack.
Okay, so I've got a D from the dice from Fresh. I've got it from our mercenary dude, and then I have probably from Toya and
Kurt are also aiding.
so that's 4 on top of my my 3. So that's 7. And could I use my stoic trait as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm very, very, very determined and very much keeping calm in the face of this absolute terror of ghouls running down at us.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, well, this is same shit, different day. You're just kind of ushering in by the new guys, like, all right, keep going, buddy. Just they'll get tired eventually. That's stoic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Um,
Sod loses 1 disposition. And
Can I reroll that scoundrel?
You don't need to. He's taken out.
He's taken out, like,
You
you
have 1
won.
disposition left. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Whew.
Okay. So you guys
That was a
come
good warm
like
up.
running up these stairs into the upper temple area with these ghouls. Okay, you guys ended up with what? How much disposition did you start with?
8. 9?
Yeah, 9 from the 1.
Hold
yeah,
on.
9.
1, 2,
2,
3,
4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is what I have for you right here.
Okay.
Okay, that's probably true.
So you guys started out with 30% of your initial disposition.
Yeah, we're pretty worn out.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, first of all, let's tick this ahead. We're still in tension, by the way, so each action's gonna put forward a turn. By the way, if you don't eat food before the end of this turn, you're gonna get hungry or thirsty. I'm gonna say these ghouls are right on your tail. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this torch, because it died.
The torch died.
It did its job, but now it's gone.
Torch dire.
Alas.
Torch died.
Or one out for the torch.
Alright, but you got like 4 ghouls right on your tail. Alright, so what are you guys doing as you like run up through up the stairs into like the greater temple area? Like, what are we doing?
Should we be munching on our rations as we're running?
So the general rule is that if you're not in immediate danger, you can eat rations. But you're in immediate danger.
Yeah. There's like stuff we could barricade a door with in the busted up ass room, right?
You don't. They're nipping at your heels is the problem here.
Can I like
Should we try to kill them?
hurl a bookshelf down the stairs at them?
Okay, well let's go back up to the temple area here. Let's take a look at what's actually in there. Okay. Let me actually get you guys centered where you need to be. Zip! Oh, I need to restart real fast.
Okay.
Oh, something I completely forgot.
Yeah?
All of our tax nature should have returned after the festival, correct?
Oh! Is that true?
Yeah, reading over one of your spreadsheets.
Oh, that's my mistake.
Yeah, I missed it as well. It just says nature is fully restored at the end of a seasonal festival.
Huh.
Well, son of a bitch.
Oddly specific, so no wonder we missed it.
Yeah, I mean, I expect us to miss a couple of rules here and there, but fair enough. So just go ahead and, you know,
I'll think on.
go ahead and fix your nature. If you have any untaxed nature, please just go ahead and do that. And we'll just take that going forward. So anyway, so you guys rush up the stairs here. The ghouls are like pattering down the So, like, there are just general pieces of furniture scattered around. Torn remains of some brown garments and 3 stubs of brown candles, and a flight of stairs. Not really anything big in this room.
Alright, there goes that idea.
Could we try to trick them into thinking that we went down the other staircase instead of going out?
I mean,
Or
that sounds
just
like
try
a
to
plan,
trick them.
except remember that there's a crowd of people outside this door waiting on
Yeah,
you.
we don't. Wait, what happened to the sailor guy?
He's there, just I haven't
He's
moved him
with
yet.
us.
Okay.
I mean, we could try to kill them or drive them off.
Do we want to try driving them off then?
I mean, yeah, I guess we don't really have a choice. It's either that or they get all the people we have here. And I don't want that to happen.
I think Sod sounds like he's taking charge here. Sod, are you guys going to be killing these guys, or are you going to be, like... You kind of got off on even ground. Like, they're behind, you have the advantage here, so if you have a plan, you have just enough time to enact it, but you need to give me some kind of plan, and, well, quick, because they are coming.
Let's try to drive them off. We can, if we have an advantage, we can start, like, throwing stuff down the stairs at them. Maybe that'll kind of injure them. Something of that nature. Alex, what are your thoughts?
Let's see. Well, we have a door here. They are injured, they are worn, but since we're out of the temple, I think we're in a better position to drive them off.
So we're going for drive off then.
I think it's better to drive them off because like we're in a position where we're right at the exit, we can leave. And yeah, this is a better place for us, it's more controlled.
Alright, as we are making this decision, Talia will close his book and put it back on like the leather holster it kind of hangs from his belt from, and he holds his hands out in front of him, and these orbs of arcane energy start swirling around his hands. Like, all right, well, I guess we're doing this then.
Whoa, what is that?
Magic. I say, and I
Literally.
look at you like you're dumb.
Okay, let me get all the boys here. I'm gonna get rid of these torches just to,
I've never seen you use magic.
I'm a wizard.
I've never seen the wizard use magic.
You never
just
seen a
haven't
wizard
come
use
up.
magic?
Alright,
seen you
so...
use magic.
Wait,
I didn't
is
know
the
you were a
mercenary with us, by the way?
yeah, he is gonna be up there.
Yeah,
I'm
he's-
moving him
he's
as
chilling.
well as the ghouls
Okay.
right now.
Well, this isn't the time for that conversation.
Alfie is going to head back over here, take a knee, and ready his bow and arrow.
I'm gonna go back there with Alfie.
Gonna
I'm trying to
hide
set up
right-
like a kill zone. Like they're trying to get through the door.
Did you want to try to kill them instead of drive them off?
Yes.
No, driving them off. I'm just like it's just like the kill zone is a term for just like this area where
Yeah, let's drive off, just because like I'd rather get these people out of here as
Yeah.
fast as possible.
Okay, can you guys see the ghouls there?
Yeah, we
No.
can see the goals there.
I
You might
can't.
want to like reveal it a little bit more.
We're just
This is
gonna
a bit
actually bring this
finicky.
out into this area over here.
Ah!
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna move it out there so we can see a little bit better. Okay, B, get over here. You're going to the map.
So I was gonna stab them as they came through the door,
I mean, that's
Or-
what's actually happening.
or
We're just-
lie in wait. Yeah, lie in wait.
I can't see anything.
Oh no. You killed
Yeah,
Alfie.
you're- I put you on the. Wait, where are you?
You killed me! No!
Did I actually delete you? Whoops.
Oops. It's like, wait a second, hold on.
I mean, I can fix that. But whoops. There you go. Alright, so this is a drive-off conflict. Okay. Alright, so conflict captain Sod. What's our disposition?
So I got to roll my fighter plus my health plus anyone who's helping me, correct?
Correct.
I'm
So you're-
helping.
I think you're getting help from everyone here.
Except
Yeah,
Alfie,
except for-
'cause it's
Except
Alfie.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
roll their
so-
Help me with
disposition.
Arcanist.
So then do I get Do I still get my fresh added to this? Or is it null and void this turn, if that makes sense?
It's null and void at the end of this turn, yeah.
End of this turn,
Okay.
so not yet. You still get it. Because we're in the current turn where we have to eat.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, they got 2 disposition here, so make your roll.
Oh, wow.
No,
It's
why
it's
not?
too bad
I
you
can
didn't
actually,
kill him, actually.
What'd you say? Yeah, so I roll my fighter plus health plus anyone helping, correct?
Yes, plus the extra, plus fresh, plus the extra guy.
Alright, 4. 1 for each of you.
Oh no, plus health. Plus health. That is
Oh yeah, right,
Plus the
My health is 3.
so that's 7
7
altogether.
altogether.
right. And then 2 more to distribute to 2 other people.
So
Alright, but go ahead and make your
distribute away.
actions here.
How about we start out with a maneuver by Kurt and then an attack by Alfie and an attack by me?
I think it's because they're so low, we should start off with an attack because I can, if they do try to attack us, I can set it to versus because I have a bow.
Okay, then you'll do an attack. How about I can attack, or you attack, I attack, then we can have Toya defend just in case.
No, please let me attack, because then I can use my arcane skill and make my arcane skill higher.
Okay.
You actually do want Toya to attack.
Let's
Okay,
have
so-
Toya attack first then.
Yeah.
Toya, Alfie, and then I guess I'll attack. How about that? 3 attacks in a row.
It's fucking guns blazing, man.
Yeah, that sounds good, actually. Which is back until you probably won't even get to go.
Right, since
Oh,
I can...
I have a sword, so I'm going to use the plus D to attacking. I forgot to say that.
Okay.
I'm using Arcanist, and instead of Fighter, can I still get help normally as with Fighter?
Yeah.
Okay, who's helping?
Not me.
I can help.
I will help.
I'm
Because
running on this
technically
meme
what you're
until
doing
I'm-
is using it in place of fighter, so you're making a fighter
Okay.
roll with your Arcanist dice.
So that's 3 helping?
Yep, I'm helping the fighter.
Alright,
their
so that
first
is
action is a
4 plus 3
maneuver.
is 7.
Fighting.
So that is versus. Make your roll.
76 versus 4. That's a 4. Hell yeah.
Alright, that knocks one of the ghouls out. So you just like fling it right in the face. Like actually you just kind of knock like 3 of the ghouls out and like just they kind of get staggered in the bright light.
Tolia just kind of like hurls this like barrage of orbs at them and like streaking across the air with like arcane energy. It leaves after trails in your eyes. And it kind of lights them up in this like kind of intimidating, imposing way.
That was a versus, right?
Yes.
Don't forget to mark a success.
Yes, I did.
Alright, next action.
Is Alfie attacking?
Wow, Alfie, they're attacking.
Yeah, so this is
I
versus.
can help you.
I will
who's
also
helping
help you.
I will assist the fighter.
Wait, can
Okay.
I help? Can I assist with Arcanist? Because I'm instead of
That's
fighter.
the skill, yeah.
Okay, yep. Just making
And
sure.
you have the mercenary assisting you as well.
So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 in fighter. I'm going to use dashing against myself again.
Okay.
To subtract the dice.
You get an
I can
attack
use it up to
checks, my
5
dude.
times. That's what- Pardon?
So just keep getting them checks, my dude.
Yeah, exactly. Statistically,
I like
I'm
the idea of like you continually using dashing, so like you're actively showing off, but like you're still doing it.
I read stories about a bard named Baldric and trying to be as eccentric as him.
Too bad like no one could ever actually.
Exactly.
aspire
Too
to
bad
that.
no one could
Fictional
ever be as
characters
good.
are really like, you can aspire to it, but no one could actually be like that.
Roll.
It's 2 successes. I'm going to spend a fate point to reroll that 6.
All right.
Ooh, do it.
Oh, that's,
Oh no.
that's a tie.
That's a tie, so no change.
I am actually going to.
Yeah.
Can I get a check to break the tie in their favor?
Oh yeah.
Does that mean that we lose 1
Yeah.
disposition then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to get a check to get a. I'm just gonna put it under calm. And yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
just wherever you
You
gotta
can
keep it.
kick me out. Peace out, fuckos. I tried to be
no,
dashing. again.
I just removed one from you.
Oh, okay, so I'm fine.
You had to. Yeah. I have the one.
Yeah.
That's alright.
So
Oh wait, what
this
is their? Do they have a weapon for this?
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on. What is
Didn't we
their-
disarm them from their weapon? Or is this a new
well, that
con-
was a separate conflict.
New group.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Take one from.
And this is a fail for me because it was versus. Too bad. Look, man, I'm stockpiling on checks when I need them.
That's fine.
Okay,
That's what
what's
you
our
should
final
do.
action?
I'll be attacking.
Oh, it was 3 attacks. Okay.
Yeah, it was 3 attacks. We're fucking
Yeah,
going ham.
we changed that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Can I use my hidden depth straight here?
You can, but it is against
Yes.
a feint.
Yeah, it means
Oh,
it's
shit.
independent. Oh, attack. If we attack against the feint, that means we get to do the independent roll. They don't roll anything.
Oh shit!
We automatically win.
Yep, that's what that means.
Feint is only good against defend and maneuver.
I
Oh,
see.
okay.
If
Correct.
feint is used against attack, we win automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just op 0, and then you do whatever.
Yeah.
So basically, as long as
You
you
don't
get
get
one
to mark
success, we
passes or
win.
fails for independent checks, though. Just so you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So, anyways, we've got So I still roll, correct? And I'm gonna roll
Yes.
my fighter. That's 3.
You
I'm
need
assuming
to get 1 success. Please get 1 success.
3. I'm assuming you guys are helping me, and plus
Mhm.
the other dude. So that's
Mhm.
6 plus my sword. That's
Sword.
7. So I'll see how I do.
Well, I mean, we fucking.
You did it.
Yeah, I mean, you knocked the hell out of him. You guys lost 1 disposition that round.
I just want you to
Um,
know I'm angrily slashing at them.
I'm gonna say your pal gets injured
Oh no.
for losing that
At
1
least we're out.
disposition.
Well, injured's
But-
pretty
Huh?
pretty severe.
Huh?
Injured is pretty severe.
Oh yeah,
It's
maybe
more like
just afraid.
maybe he's
like
afraid he
losing
can't
it,
help
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, he's afraid. That's actually way better. Thank you.
Yeah, that works.
But Alfie, you get an arrow like right in the head of this ghoul, and I mean, this guy gets afraid, but like he's up there with Sod like hacking at this one, and these other 2 get away. But you got 2 dead ghouls here.
Oh hell yeah! I want to investigate the bodies for science.
Oh, can we eat?
Oh yeah, we're gonna track ahead a turn. You guys are all hungry and thirsty, and therefore do lose.
Yeah, we don't have fresh
if you
anymore.
got it.
Okay.
So
So
everyone needs
could
to-
I cook some of the meat then, since we're out of danger?
You can do whatever you need. You are in. You're not really out of the woods, so we are back in delving mode. So let me get
Yeah,
you
so
your
it's
tokens.
still one turn.
Should I? Would you
I
guys
mean,
like
that
me to
was
cook
still
up some
one
of the
turn.
game?
That was still 1 turn, but now you are. Boop. There you go.
Anyways, would you guys like me to cook up some of the game so we don't spend rations?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Talia
have
does
one
not
left.
answer you at all.
Uh,
He's too busy investigating the ghoul and like
Are you
making
also going to
notes
be
on
cooking
it.
up food for the crowd of people who I haven't moved over? Let me just do that
Oh,
for
shit.
emphasis of them.
Oh, can I do that?
Yeah, here. Let me do that.
Although I think what we should do is probably I think we don't really have a choice right now but to eat the rations for ourselves and bring the people back to the town.
'Cause,
I mean, we could
it's,
probably-
it's 11 people all told.
Dude, how much game? What did you shoot?
I shot deer earlier before we went on this adventure and only have one portion of fresh game left.
We hunted
was
before
enough.
we got in here.
Yeah, I hunted.
Yeah,
do-
that's
I do
what he
think-
got. He got like he got a small deer. Like he what do you want?
I
Could
mean,
we?
a
can I-
small deer. I don't know if you know about deer, but
No, it wasn't a deer anyway. It was a rabbit. I said.
okay.
Alex
that-
just made
that
up a
is
deer on the
better.
spot right here because he couldn't think of what.
Oh, that's not enough to feed then.
It doesn't matter. It's just 1 portion is the point.
Yeah, it's not enough to feed. And that ain't hitting on shit with this group.
I mean,
so.
with a cooking check, you can stretch food. That's kind of the whole idea.
I mean, I do
But,
have a 4 in cooking, and I have a wise that assists with that.
I mean, these guys are definitely all hungry, thirsty, and like exhausted.
Yeah.
Well, I still have some
They were not like holding up too well in the cell down there.
It's okay.
so-
We should have a pretty good way back. So as soon as we get out of the temple, we should be in the clear.
But cooking food for them isn't a bad idea because, I mean, you sort of think about like, well, we know there's at least one group that's patrolling out there,
That's a good point.
and these guys are, well, it's gonna be harder if they're exhausted.
I'd rather
So-
them not be
so-
falling over themselves. Yeah.
So how many rations do you have?
I have 3. Let me try cooking Just let me look. You damn elf. Just let me try cooking. You know I'm
No,
good at it.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Sod. I'm going to give you my game, and whatever we don't have, we can split the rations amongst. If we cannot feed everyone.
I can agree to that. And here, I thought you were insulting my cooking.
I actually quite do enjoy your cooking. It's
Oh,
not the lip
I'll
that you
remember
give me
that.
when you cook it.
Okay, so we're preparing a meal from what?
One
Game?
fresh game.
Yes,
So
fun fresh game.
Fresh game. There we go. Yeah, that is an obstacle 2 to start with. We're trying to feed a large group, so that's a current obstacle 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an obstacle 4 to turn one game into enough food for a full group.
Can we lower the obstacle by adding rations into that pile as well?
What that is supplies, and that gives you +1 dice and
Okay,
consumes.
well,
the ration.
actually, hold on one second. I have a nature descriptor of merrymaking. Could I add that? Use my nature?
You mean spend a
'Cause,
persona
you
point
know-
to add your nature? Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can always do that.
Okay, so that means I add my current nature rating, which is 5 out of 5 right now.
Yeah. Make sure you guys
So-
are marking all these persona points spent, reducing them, and marking that you've spent some, so that we can
Oh,
keep
don't
track of
worry,
your
I
levels. We'll be looking at that next time we come back to town. Okay. So anyway.
Okay, who all is going to help me out with this?
I can't.
Is it cook?
Yes,
But
we
there's
have...
laborer and alchemy, I believe, were the ones that can help.
Talia is too distracted to help. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I can help you there.
Okay, I'm also going to be spending my wise on this too. If this fails, just so you know.
Okay. Yeah, alchemist or laborer are the 2 skills.
So how many extra dice can we get for supplies in terms of rations?
For each ration you spend, you'll lose that ration, but you get +1 die.
I have 3 rations. You want to have 3 extra dice to that? That's my way of helping, I guess.
Well, I mean, do we need that many die?
Do you?
It's true. It's true. Yeah, let's save the rations for after then, just in case we can't feed everyone. It's actually better economy that way.
I'm going to re-roll all the scoundrels using one of my wises. So that's using a persona point.
Okay.
It's 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
You could also use a fate to.
Oh,
Never
that's- yeah, you knock it out of the water. Sod is a fucking master chef over here. Gordon Ramsay, this shit.
Okay,
Wait,
let's
which
see, do I
one
need
was
to...
which? I'm kind of lost here on the timing of all these.
So the first one was the second one is the reroll of the scoundrels. The first one was the original roll.
Okay.
Total of 6 successes.
Sod
Okay,
has
well,
easy
yeah.
little salt.
I mean, so yeah, like Sod like kind of starts cooking up, and we're gonna take away 1 pip there. I mean, you actually kind of got like which altar are you using to like cook in at this point, Sod? Because you've got like a regular cooking spot. You've been cooking at the top of this temple for a little while.
I'm gonna cook on top of whatever is the fanciest and cleanest looking altar.
Well, there's the earth altar here that's all busted up, made of stone. There's like the big red one that's like a dish. The water one is like the smallest, I guess.
I'm gonna use the big giant red one that's like a dish and pretend it's a wok.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It is the fire vessel after. It's this huge bronze vessel chased with copper. It's like a big 6-legged thing. So you just built a little fire in it?
Yep.
That's actually really clever, because I was going to say that you noticed that this telltale spot has blackened marks, but fuck me, you're lighting a fire in the fire bowl where they lit the fires.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've been bamboozled. Anyway, so how does this go? Describe what you're doing here. You're feeding quite a bit of people here.
Well, I'm using my wise. I'm actually gonna use my butchering thing because so I can know how to make the best of the meat that I possibly can.
I mean, you
save
just
as
turned a
much.
fat hare into a meal for, fucking...
Yeah, and I guess I'm going to cook it in a
15, yeah.
soup. I'm going to use some of my water and make a soup to give to everybody.
Okay. You don't
Wait,
need to
I just-
actually... Yeah, you don't expend it or anything.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
not
expend it, but
necessary.
here, I have wine if you want to put that stuff in. I mean, that's.
Yeah, you
Oh,
sprinkle a little
seasoning.
bit in there. Sprinkle a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and I still have a little garlic around my neck. I'll throw that in there too.
Yeah, again, if you consume these, you actually got the plus die, so...
I
if
should've
we're just
added that.
flavoring it, then you don't actually.
It's
throw it in.
flavoring. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this is just flavoring.
that's
Literally.
God damn it. Anyway, so you guys cook up a meal for these people, and they're at least fed.
So what the hell just happened?
I don't think we have a lot of time to discuss. We should try to get them back to town.
Yeah,
Truthfully,
we got them fed. They can probably make the journey now.
Right.
it'll be difficult, but if we can make them back. No treasure, but I guess life is a treasure.
Well, we can escort them to Nulp and then come back. Would you rather go back to Hamlet?
Yeah, this doesn't have to be the end of the adventure phase. You can get them back to Nulb and then get back here and continue going. You guys really aren't that much worse for the wear.
Yeah, we can go to Nulp.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's take them to Nold.
Alright, well, you guys can easily get back to the front of the temple, back to your whatever. Your marker that you made out there. Let me just zip.
So you guys,
You
I want
guys
to stress that as you start leaving the temple, you notice that Talia isn't following you?
Yeah, wait a minute. We didn't resolve that.
Wait, what happened?
Talia is still behind studying his new toy.
Oh, do you guys drag Tolia along?
Yes.
But
Unfortunately, Tolia, it's not like you even really have the tools. I mean, it's neat. That's your conclusion from your quick examination of the corpses. Wow, that's neat, but you sure, I mean...
I mean,
you
you had
need a
all the
long
time
time to,
while I
like-
was cooking.
yeah, he kind of lurks in the air despondently. I really wish I could have cut it open, though.
Okay, so you guys rush out here to the front entrance, but you guys gotta make your way back, either through the woods or down the path, or in some way to Nulb. How do you do it?
We got a trailblaze between the
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Well,
Alfie?
you can get to the front entrance from Nulb easily, but getting back to Nulb is, well, you don't have a marker for Nulb. Doesn't quite work like that.
Looks like we're gonna have to pathfind our way back.
Alright.
I
You
trust
can
you, Alfie.
pathfind, or well, it depends on, like I said, how you want to do. You do know, like there's different paths that you guys took, or just you can make your way through the woods. You can follow the trail.
I think
mean,
the
that
trail
is an
might be a bit
option.
dangerous. Talia
I just
kind of
wanna,
use one
again,
last
bring
I
all the
sigh
options available.
and will take the lead, recalling the very straight line you made through the woods back to Null a week ago. I'm going to roll pathfinding.
I'll assist with scouting.
I'll assist with scouting as well.
I can't help.
Drink my wine.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait,
do you actually just give him your wine?
Here, drink this.
Wait, I've had one this entire time. Could I have recovered from
you
the
big
phrase?
dummy?
Yes.
I mean, that's up to you,
Give
my
it.
dude. But I mean,
Yes,
you can take his
please
wine
use
since
your
he offered
wine.
it.
Yeah.
I guess I'll use my one because I forgot that was the thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It hasn't come up before, so.
I no longer have wine, but
Don't
after
worry, we will all get our chance of feeling foolish at forgetting something obvious.
that's fine. Okay, so I'm no longer afraid, so I can help. Hooray!
Alright, so 6 help? Or 3 help?
Yeah.
So the total is 6. I'm not fresh anymore, so that's still 6.
I would like to spend a check to either pass or fail along with Tolia.
Alright, can I use a thing to add a my nature demanding to the roll?
Oh yeah.
That makes sense, actually.
What thing am I using?
Taking charge. You're spending your
Yeah,
persona
but-
point to add your
Okay,
uh.
thank you.
Untapped nature.
It's got a fancy name.
It does. I can't remember the names for anything in this game.
Well, I'm gonna pull it up because I.
Okay,
wanna know.
thank you. So that is
It's called tapping your nature.
a.
Shasha.
So that
and you can
is
tap your nature while you're acting within your nature, by the way. So you can like add your nature to your nature.
Yep.
Yo, dog. I heard you like
But
nature.
yeah, but if it's outside your nature, that means you get fucking like you get taxed no matter what. And
All right.
Yeah.
What can I do with this to get a check from it? Let me look that up really quick. Checks, spending checks. No, that's not what I need. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and tapping your nature, failure is tax nature by the margin of failure, by the way.
Okay.
So if you fail that, it's bad.
Earning.
Also a good way to lower your nature if you want to do that, I suppose. So let's make these rolls. Let's go.
Yeah. I would like to use my trait foolhardy against myself as I just kind of like go on ahead without really like thinking it through. So that's 10d6. But I gotta check. And now I need to
seems
open up the
reasonable.
right window. So that is 10d6. Greater than 4, Pathfinder, earns a check.
Oh,
What?
amazing!
Oh, use a
I would like to use
reroll
a
those
fix-
Do you have
scoundrels.
a wise? Do you have a wise applicable here? What are your
anthropology
wises?
wise? I have anthropology wise and no wise.
Hold
so
on, anthropology, you say?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
You are trying to keep a gaggle of humans together.
Okay, so
I'll allow it.
Thank you. Is that a fate point?
No, it's a persona point.
Persona point.
Okay.
super unlikely that
I'm
happens.
spending a lot of persona points
No,
today.
just
That's
really
good.
spend-
That's
It's
right.
fine, you want
need
to
to
do
get
it.
like 50 to get to level 10, so fuck it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just burn those.
Alright, so I just re-roll that whole thing, huh?
Yeah, reroll
Yeah,
that whole
ding
thing.
dang thing, you know, you just get all them back up on there.
Okay, that's much better.
Hey, now that's better.
Jesus.
Reward and having a market success for,
Yes, I
nature.
get 2 as well because I used to check.
Yay.
And mark that you used your wise for that. Your
Uh,
anthropology wise.
yeah. Where is
Okay.
that?
Alright, so you kind of basically retread the path that Alfie took. Because Alfie found like a really good trail, but part of what made it good was that it's hard to find the starts and ends of it.
It's too good that even I have a hard time finding it.
Ooh,
But I'm able to help.
Yeah, but I mean, you basically found at least what this end of it looks like, so
You notice Alfie singing a tune to himself.
Yeah, totally remember it's been kind of fascinated for the elf song, kind of recalls it. And Alfie helps him remember the parts he forgot.
yeah.
And together they managed to lead their way
Sorry,
through.
groans.
Yeah, actually, hey Talia, that does give you kind of like a little bit of a memory. Just the way Alfie sings. It reminds you of the priestesses at the temple. Like the Lydia is also a goddess of like music, so
Yeah.
there's always a lot of music there. And
Up with the branch under the vines around the great
there's
tree.
something a little familiar about the cadence of this particular song that just gives you a little nostalgia for home.
Nice warm feeling.
Anyway, so you guys make
so-
your way to Null really without any incident.
Nice. An iron and check too. I need to mark that
So,
down.
now what do we do with these guys?
We just kind of deposit them, I think.
I mean, you just kind of let them loose out in Null, but you can do that. I mean, they can take care of themselves. Like they're merchants. They can make it back home. I mean,
They're grown-up adults.
do you give them like they don't have any money?
Neither
or
do we.
clothes? Would anybody like to make a resources check to help these people out, or like, is that anything that anyone's gonna do? I'm just gonna ask if that's anything someone.
I wouldn't mind making a resources
I'll make
check.
her. Okay, Can I help on a
If we're
resources
just looking
check
for
with
like,
my?
if we're just looking for like basic clothes and like some food that they can travel with, we're just looking at like
Yeah.
obstacle 2.
Yeah, so let's see. How do I do a resources check?
I mean, you have a
Yeah.
resources skill.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have only one in resource.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm helping. Because
I also have a one in
You
resource,
guys
so I'm
can
helping
help
too.
each other, yeah.
So we
Super
pool
cool.
together our funds.
Wait, what do we help with? I'm confused.
You don't have resources because you haven't spent any shit yet.
Oh, okay.
You're dead broke.
Gotta earn things, or
I have a
spend them.
coin.
Yeah, you can spend the coin, and that coin adds dice. That's up to you, though.
No, I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah.
Now,
so-
actually, I'll tell you. You know what I should tell you to do, Daniel. If we want to be gamey a little bit here, is you should be making this roll with your coin, and they should be helping you, so that you have a chance to get resources. Because if you
Oh,
win
yeah.
if you pass this roll, you get resources.
Oh yeah, we're doing that.
Okay.
Then.
Okay, so that's the case.
So,
That's how that
well,
works.
Kurt, well, what does he do? Hold on. If we're gonna do something like this, let's role play it out. What do you do, Daniel?
Right. Fumble around.
You guys get to Nulb and kind of get to it's in the middle of the day. No pirates are here at the Boatswain's Tavern, so safe today.
Look, we can't just leave them here. They would have no way to get home. We need to help them somehow.
No way to get home. They wouldn't survive on the road in those rags.
What about that nice blacksmith? Can he help us? Also, I would like to say hello to the owls while I'm here.
Never seen a blacksmith that's a tailor before, but maybe he can point us in the right direction.
I mean, we could pool some of our funds together. Just not much, but just enough to get them started.
You know, I have some gains we could use for this. Not necessarily legitimate. Karma's a thing, so I figure passing it on would be the wise thing to do here.
Can you please
Well,
with your chair?
money's money. Money's money. It's going towards a good cause, I would say.
Well, truth be told, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna help out too. And I'm gonna pull together some of my resources.
Same.
Glad to see we're of like mind on this.
Well, if we got through the trouble of helping them out, I remember a good old gnome friend that we helped out a while ago. Best to continue that tradition.
Okay.
Anyways, so that's I think 4 dice altogether.
Okay.
Alright, let's make this roll.
I don't think you can spend Persona or Fate on resources checks, just flat resources.
That's because it's during town, but I mean,
Okay.
if you can give me an argument that you should be getting a bonus somewhere, then like, fuck me up, my dude, but like, you gotta use the rules.
One is not bad. One is not bad.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Kurt, you're gonna come out of this angry. Because you were really hoping to save that gold coin for something. This is also a fail, so you don't get resources. The gold coin just goes away. So yeah, you're definitely angry.
We tried.
Aw.
Do you have
Unless
any
you have-
wises that can help with this?
I have a, let me see. A wise. I have one wise, Tinker wise. Not really
Oh, damn, that's too bad.
applicable in this case.
Do you have a trait that you could? Oh, can't use traits for resources.
I mean, you can use your traits once per round, and again, those rules are because it's in town, dude. You're
Oh, I
overthinking
see.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
overthinking.
We're
Yeah.
doing
Do you
something
have a
that's
trait that can
slightly
help?
non-standard, but because it makes sense, that's what we're doing. I mean, do you have a trait that you could use, basically?
Not really.
Could we have our traits used towards it?
Nope. Alright, that's a fail. Anyway, so, yeah, you're angry.
Okay.
Angry.
But, because you guys went out of your way and helped these guys out, first of all, the 4 mercenaries, and someone should mark that in their journal somewhere. Those 4 mercenaries, they let you know, hey, they're probably not going to be going too far anywhere time soon. If you need any, like, muscle, like, hey, you guys seem alright.
Oh yeah,
Since
thanks for that.
You can get guard hirelings without making a circles check. 4 of them at least.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can I get my sword back?
Oh yeah, okay. The guy gives you a sword back.
Alright, I've written it down under my allies.
Well, I'll ask for names later, but for now, we have
They already
the
all have
retinue.
names. Yeah.
Where's under fucking?
Yeah, so fucking angry because, like, society fucking sucks. These guys needed help. No one wants to give them help. They all want fucking money.
Yeah.
It's horseshit.
Yeah, this town fucking sucks. Well, Tolia doesn't say
No
fucking,
fucking
but
fuck.
it does suck.
Tolia never absolutely legally cannot say fuck.
Yes. Though there is one nice thing about the elf, though, Tolia says, and he goes off and he talks to the owls who live next to the blacksmith's house, and he animatedly tells them about the cool ghoul he got to almost sect. They probably don't care, but Tulia likes to talk to animals.
The owls regard you judgingly. But otherwise don't move to do anything.
And once he finishes talking, he waves goodbye cheerfully and walks off.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm
You
really
see the
hungry.
you
Do
see
guys
the
have food?
blacksmith like eyeing you as you like walk away out the window. Kind of like a concerned look on his face, like, what?
Oof.
Okay.
Tulia walks off and he rejoins Sod and Alfie and it's like, do you guys have any food? I'm hungry.
You guys all ate already.
Oh, okay.
You're not
Never
hungry
mind.
anymore. Yeah.
Let me fix that then.
Yeah, that was
So
they
the,
cooked for the whole group with that.
Do you want to take like a 10-minute break before it goes into expert? Since we're actually
Please.
That sounds good. Well, one thing I want to know: are you guys just gonna go back to the front entrance?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and say you're back there, and that's where we're gonna leave off. Let's take 5.
Okay, see you guys soon.
I'm actually gonna make a quick snack because I'm actually hungry. Meh.
Yeah, dude.
Mm.
Hey, Daniel, how's your first Torchbearer session?
Hey, so far I like the way conflicts work. I'll tell you that. I'm learning, thanks to Alex. I think I'm learning how to use how to get chicks now.
All right, so it's turn 6, and you guys are back in the temple. You're not under exploration mode though. You're still under delving mode. It's not exactly safe out here right now.
Can we like spend a turn to hunt? Because that helps out immensely with these long things. Like on
I'm
the way
okay
back, we hunt.
You guys doing that?
Yeah,
while
before,
you're-
Okay,
while you're doing
all right,
that,
you guys
instead
hunt.
of
You guys hunt. All right, go ahead and do
Hold
that.
on, instead of assisting them, I'm going to keep my ear to the ground with look before you leave, and play to the instincts and make sure that nothing's coming out of the. I know we stirred up some dudes, so I'm gonna keep a watch
Okay.
to make sure nobody's coming from the temple.
yeah, I'm gonna look for 2 portions of fresh game with my hunter.
Oh, so we actually are going to be getting a small forest goat.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we're hunting for.
And I'm
goats.
going to
I'll
spend,
assist.
and I am going to spend a point of nature. My nature descriptor is pursuing. Can I pursue a goat?
Yeah, that's hunting is yes.
Hunting. So that's 3 plus 4.
Going goat tracking.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
76.
make a
Okay.
scout check.
I'll do the first
Daniel.
die.
Okay, I'll go ahead and.
Make sure you roll as your goddamn character, please.
I will. I'll roll.
Oh, go man.
I'll spend a persona point for running just to make sure, in case there is something we can
I have to tap your nature. Okay.
swing it out. Yeah, I'm gonna
Make
tap
sure you're
nature.
looking at the chart for tapping your nature, please, and do the appropriate shit.
Yeah, this is within my nature, and I succeeded. I think
Within the
I
nature.
was.
Please keep track of that.
I will.
I was
Don't
more
worry.
talking to Daniel. I know you're on top of it.
Yeah, don't worry.
5
Don't worry. I
successes.
know about tapping it.
All right. Well, you easily get the game. You get the game, no problem. That takes a tick away. But you get you run across
Spending
the
free.
squad of men out in the woods. They are right on top of you. You have scrambled yourself up into a tree, Alfie. And they're
Pardon?
right beneath you. As in the soldiers, the men out searching the woods for you guys.
Okay.
They're right underneath you right now. Who was aiding Alfie in the hunting?
I was.
Okay, Sod, you're behind a tree nearby. They haven't seen you yet, but they seem to like stopped, set down their kit. Some of them are taking a knee and appear to be eating. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna sneak away.
I'm gonna be one with the fucking tree.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt to just get out of there, and Alfie is going to just try to blend in with the tree until they leave.
Yes.
Okay, all right. You guys both do that. What would that be? That would be a scout check for Sod. What about Alfie? Is that also scout?
Uh,
I mean, do you have hiding in your nature? Or did you change hiding?
I have hiding.
I mean, you can use your nature there, certainly.
Yeah, I'll use my nature.
Or you can tap your nature, but
Yeah, I'll tap my
Scout,
nature
I
with
believe,
this.
is the skill here.
Okay. I had 5 successes for my hunt. Did I get anything from that 2 fresh game?
You
or
got
no?
you got your hunt. This is a twist from earlier.
Okay,
Sometimes the twists just get attached to your successful rolls because, well,
that's fine.
bad luck.
I have 6 for scouting, by the way.
Oh goodness. All right, you see, you didn't roll as your character, my dude.
That's me hiding.
Okay. And what about Sod?
I'm going to use my nature, which is 5 out of 5 right now, on top of the scouting, which was 3.
Okay. Make sure you're spending these persona points or whatever you're doing. All right. Sod, you ditch Alfie and just sneak your way on out of there. Like, well, he's probably fine. He's in the trees, right? Elves are basically just tree
We're
people.
just trees.
Do I need to... Am I successful in that, or should
Yeah,
I
you're
spend...
successful. You
Wait,
both
okay.
mark it down to success here. For nature. Or no, for scout, I'm sorry.
Can I say that I use my instinct of keeping my head low and my mouth shut and sneaking away?
It didn't... You guys were both taking an action on the turn here, so it wouldn't actually save you any pips.
Okay.
But... Okay, so yeah, Alfie, you just sort of sink back into the tree, start breathing, you know, real quiet and slow. And, you know, about 15, 20 minutes later, they get up and move on. And you let out like a deep, deep sigh. And return to your companions. Alright, you guys are back here at the front entrance. Alfie, you still have your game.
Hey.
You got 2
So-
fresh game, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys doing? Oh, that took
I
a
guess we'll
turn.
go back in.
I have to like toss my 2 torches onto the ground because I didn't have room for that in my pack.
Okay.
I pick up one of them.
Before you guys head in, though, since you used your instinct there, Daniel, there are crows sitting along the temple, like just in the buttresses along the gargoyles. Some of them are quite large indeed. Let me get some of these boys. I'm just gonna put these out here in front of the temple. Three of those being the ones that they mentioned, the ones the size of halflings. The others are the closer to the size of men.
Yeesh. I relay that information to the group.
And they are watching the grounds of the temple with hungry eyes.
Some very angry birds.
Fuck off.
Do you think we could sneak around?
Are there any green pigs we can offer them?
Fuck off.
Well, we
The
could get
implications
it.
of that movie were unfortunate.
I was about to make a joke about that.
I mean, if one of us could sneak inside and get the ghoul corpses, maybe they could snack on that.
I doubt it. Gold quartzes are highly necrotized and generally unedible.
At the same time,
They're
Well-
crows.
They're crows.
And if I know my birds like to eat anything.
I mean, a crow will eat the eye of a dead mule. It'll eat anything.
Jesus.
Just scavenger.
Duck.
Yeah. True facts about crows, my dude.
I mean, eyes are tasty in a lot of cultures, so I don't know. Don't
Yeah, no,
judge.
birds love eyes. It's fucked up, but true. But you don't want to investigate that in this game.
No.
Not personally.
Maybe from a distance, but not personally. No.
What are you guys doing
Well,
anyway?
I think we might have to drive them off. Or we can try to sneak past.
Should we find another entrance? I mean, they're at the front. Maybe we could go around the side.
Ooh, whoa! Sot's got a plan. All right. Hey, remember again that rule: if somebody describes a plan and sort of lays out how they do it, they do it. So we got a conflict captain for a trick encounter. Let's move you guys up into the.
How is going? How would that be a trick though?
Trick
You're
or
sneaking,
riddle.
trick or riddle is sneaking past. Remember, it's the same kind of thing you did like with the.
Oh, I
ghouls.
was saying that we go like
along
You're sneaking
here.
around.
No, like at the outside wall.
Oh, well, same deal. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm still gonna put you here just for reference so that we can have you next to the enemy and kind of we'll describe what you do.
Okay.
Because we do still need to deal with disposition. This is just a practicality to, well, so we can see all of each other, right?
All right.
I
Yeah,
hope we
sure.
understand. Yeah, we'll just describe what we're doing.
So, disposition for trick or riddle is manipulator added to will.
I'll aid with manipulator.
Let's see what can
I'm
we
actually
add
gonna
with
say,
it.
hold on. Do you guys think the attack action would be scout for this? Since this is
Yeah, that
sneaking
makes more
around out in the
sense.
open?
That makes sense because we're trying to like
And
find.
perhaps the defend action is not lore master. It's gonna be pathfinder. As you snake your way through, because you guys are gonna get over. I'll ping it over here just so we can look. You guys are gonna get over to this gate here, but you still gotta make your way through the courtyards. So carving your path is gonna be like the defense here. Does that make sense, to everybody?
Yeah, I agree
Okay.
with that.
And so that is still scout versus scout added to
Will.
Still will.
I
still
can
will.
help with Pathfinder then. As you and I are going over my map and comparing notes versus experience and
Yeah.
I'll throw my 2 bits in there. What about you, Alfie?
Yeah, well, I'm no longer afraid, so I can help us go.
Okay. Since my nature is sneaking, can I tap my nature to add that to this roll?
Like your nature is sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
That's
So I can add
literally-
another
I
5
mean, again,
to
remember,
this.
you don't tapping your nature and whether it's in your nature just
it's
determines
only
the
with.
penalty.
Yeah, well, it's within my nature, so I can add another 5 on that, right?
Yee. We're burning through those persona points, huh? I guess we've been getting a lot of them though.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll stop now.
Oh, you're out.
No, I'm not out, but I'm leveled.
I see.
So
And my will is 5.
I'm assuming you level at town phase. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodness. Nope, I don't know why I hit that. All right. So they're gonna add that to their to their nature. So that's a total of 5. All right, where did I put the tokens? There they are. So how many total disposition is that for you guys?
9 plus 5, I guess.
14.
Goodness. They got enough to each get 1 disposition. So it's
More meaty.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then skadoosh. Okay. Split that up, guys. I'm gonna spread you out a little bit. I mean, you guys would be afield a little bit, wouldn't you?
yeah.
Not exactly next to each other. Maybe we can aid when appropriate, but we'll have to just deal with that as we go.
conflict happens at disposition? I'm pretty sure that's how that works, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we got a lot of disposition, so I'm just gonna go straight balls to the wall, attack, attack, attack.
Remember that the ending disposition, it's the percentage that matters. So if you still lose half your disposition, that's still losing half your disposition. You get about half of what you're going for, or you make some half concessions. Just remember,
that's true.
it's not like a flat value, it's a percentage base. Now you do have a lot more, like if you lose 3 disposition, that's not nearly as much as if you lost 3 disposition and you had 5. It's still better, but I just don't want you to think that, like...
You don't want to just burn disposition, basically.
Or maybe you do, maybe you're gonna fuck them up if you do that, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, who knows? But you just want to be conscious and not just burn your disposition all the time.
Yeah. Well, how do you guys feel about starting with a maneuver, then an attack and attack?
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
And let's see, we're doing, what is it, Scout and Pathfinder.
Yes.
Who has Scout and who has Pathfinder? And
I have
things of that
Pathfinder.
nature?
I have Scout.
Remembering, if you don't have the skills, please still make those people make those rolls. They're gonna get the skills eventually.
I would like to get Scout at some point.
Alfie has plenty of checks, so he can get some from helping if he has to.
So
That's
let's see. I guess, I'll start with the maneuver, and then we can have Toya and Alfie attack and attack. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
So I'll do, and that would be Pathfinder as a maneuver, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to use beginner's luck, and that's half my will, so that's 3. And I'm assuming you guys are going to help.
Yeah, I'm gonna help.
Mm-hmm.
I take number 3.
Number 4, please.
Pathfinder, let's see. I will, yeah, I will take. Wait, I'm always number 3. I'll take number 4 then.
No, I'm number 4.
Wait, who's number 3?
Just pick
I'm number 3.
Number 1 then. Jesus.
Then who's on first?
Alfie took my number.
Okay, alright, anyway, so we're doing our first action, guys, here.
Yep.
What is happening?
I'm
Sorry.
going to maneuver.
What are you doing?
I'm going to sneak around them. I'm not actually going to tap my nature to do it, but I'm going to try to stealthily sneak around them to maneuver and get a better, I guess, find a better path.
Well, you see, okay, so like you see a position over there, it's like, oh man, if I could just get to those bushes.
Yeah, if I can
You
just
make a
get
break
over
for
there, it'll be
bushes.
home free.
All right, as it stands, the big crow over here, these ones like the size of like a man, or a little bit bigger than Alfie, I guess. Just for reference, takes flight and begins to like lazily fly over the courtyard grounds, sort of like spying down. You guys all duck for cover as it also makes a maneuver here, using its wings to fly.
Let's see. Can I use a
Maneuver's
feint?
independent.
Yeah, they're independent.
Okay, so what you have just done then, you don't mark anything for this since this is independent. You impede, they take a -1d to their next action. You guys don't really have any weapons to disarm here, so they're just going to get +2, negating your +1, and also impede. As they all like, sort of like, he's like flying over and like, you're not really sure how smart a crow like this is, but I mean, crows sort of.
Could I use a fate point to re-roll?
Crows are pretty
To reroll
smart.
what?
Wait, fates are for re-rolling 6s.
Yep.
Yep. You need persona for a wise or something, I think.
Okay, Toya, you're going to attack with Scout,
Okay.
and
what's
I'll be
your-
helping you.
I'll also help.
I'm helping.
And that is will, so that's 6 + 2.
Alright. So the other crow, the other large crow on the temple, like flies down and takes flight and just zooms down into the center of the courtyard over here. Their action is to feint. What is your guys' action?
Attack.
Attack with beginner's luck.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but an attack into a feint is just a free attack, right?
Yeah, just a free attack.
Okay, so it sort of like swooped down to the ground to try to like look and see if there was anybody, and you guys sort of just take that opportunity to get the hell on out of there. So you guys make a little rush.
That's 6.
Oh, so do I gotta do the thing or not?
Yeah, you roll and you just get that money disposition taken off.
Oh, never
Doesn't
mind.
that get rid of theirs?
Crying face.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get to mark any beginner's luck successes here because that was independent.
No,
I'm sorry.
I
It's an
tried.
independent, yeah.
Yeah, but that's they had 5 dispositions. So yeah, just when the crow like kind of goes down and just like "Arr!" and sort of like starts stomping around and like almost like it's trying to intimidate you, you guys just duck in and like. Did you guys lose any disposition?
No.
No.
Oh no, Alfie just like bounds ahead like okay, boop 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 boop, like running like a gazelle, and like snatches up the rod to unlock the door and just like shovels
You
everyone in.
mean
and-
Toya does that? Toya was the one who was successful.
Talia is nothing like a gazelle.
No. Well,
There's just descriptions of
there's
everything that's
descriptions
happening.
here.
Like, Toya did the thing, this is the thing Alfie does, like...
Toya recognized that. Wait, just go.
They're not paying attention. Leave.
And you guys sneak inside. Holy shit, guys, good job.
Smooth.
Yeah.
And that is how you deal with a twist, I guess. Alright, guys.
Now then, what next?
Hold on, now you guys have 1 pip left. Because you're not really directly dealing with the enemy.
I guess we go back downstairs.
Are we gonna go back to Brown?
I would like to, for sake of my Mooney's mental health, doing the map, because...
Yeah, let's go through Brown then.
Okay.
Yep, back to Brown.
You guys snuffed your torches earlier. Do you guys light any more, or...
Yeah, I will, well, I assume someone will give me a chart. 'Cause I couldn't buy any oil.
Yes. Well, I still have 4 torches because I took one of the torches that
I
Alfie
have
dropped.
the W.
Oh, yeah.
I
You
haven't
also
lit
threw
any
one
of
away,
my torches,
but
so
that
I'm
torch
okay.
is gone.
So, how about I'll light 2 of my torches.
Okay.
Alright,
Here's one
I will
for
carry one.
Tolia, and here's one for Sod. And here is
Well, who's
everybody.
taller, Kurt or Alfie?
Oh, that's a good question. Who is taller?
Kurt.
Kurt is taller.
You guys
yeah,
can look
Kurt's
at
taller.
you
You
guys
can
can
have
look
it.
at token sizes
Yeah,
by the
I have-
way to
I-
kind of.
I have
Alfie
a
is
free
small.
hand, that's
Alfie's
fine.
tiny. Elves are not large.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll give my torch to Kurt because he's taller.
keep the smoke further away from you, I like it.
And Toya can have the other one.
Yeah.
All right, so we gotta move down.
That
the
outline
stairs.
really is hard for you, huh?
I just speech is not.
I mean, no, it's fine. I just, like, you're not the first person who's had trouble with stress to me. I'm not like, I hope you don't feel like I'm admonishing you. It's like,
It is not an English construction. We talked about it the other day. Or the
yeah, it's interesting to see whose dialects can handle it. Is what I like and enjoy, not like
that
your
upper south dialect fucks it up, I guess.
Yeah.
Feels bad. Anyway, so you guys are hold on, like all right, so we are heading down these corridors down back into.
All right.
the,
First thing I would like to do is I would like to make a cartography check for this stairwell entrance.
Okay.
I would like to act on my instincts to check
By the
around
way, the
corners.
difficulty for making a cartography check on this level is a 3.
Okay.
You do have this
I'm gonna
one.
help.
Can I
I'm sorry, you
use-
didn't name this one from earlier, by the way.
Oh, that would name that one prison entrance, please.
I can help.
Okay. I was gonna ask a thing, and then you distracted me, and now
I'm
I've
sorry.
forgotten what it was. Oh well. That
There we go.
is
That's how much light those things
3.
shed.
Alfie,
You guys
you're
can see your
helping.
token just fine, by the way.
Yep.
Yep.
46 greater than for...
You should just copy and paste the
Oh, no.
formula in. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's a failure.
No, well, a failure's a failure. I just have to fail twice more until I get my next...
I'm gonna say that you're angry, Tolia.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, just like these... The hallways are like straight, but they're built in such a stupid, confusing way that it's sort of frustrating to map this out. And also, you really haven't been able to get out there and do anything, so you're not comfortable with how many guesses you're having to make.
Okay.
Welcome to the Mad Boy Club.
Troy is grumpy.
Hey, does booze also cure angry? I can't remember.
Nope.
Just fear.
Troy doesn't like drinking.
Just fear.
Alright, so what are you guys doing? Oh,
I'm thinking around the corner where the ghouls were last time to make sure that,
Hey, how many pips did you guys have before I moved you?
just one.
Yeah.
Just one? Okay, so that eats a turn. Boop.
Speaking of eating.
After this turn...
So you guys, I'm a little hungry, guys.
You guys can just eat your rations here, and you won't get the thing at the end of the round or end of the turn.
True.
You guys are at
You guys
peace.
want to share rations?
We can have the rations. I don't think we're in a place where I can cook something right now.
Not really.
Right. I have 3. I'm gonna split them.
Thanks.
And I have 3.
Thanks.
I'll eat one of my own.
Yeah, and I'll empty mine so I can clear my fucking room.
Yeah, man, I'll eat.
Yeah, so I give the rations out to everyone, and Sod has his own.
So, Alfie, you liked my cooking, huh?
Yes, you're gonna continue to rub it in?
Well, maybe I'm just glad that you finally recognized my skill in
I
cooking.
mean, I've always
Alright,
recognized your skills in
Kurt,
cooking.
Kurt, you seem to be taking the head here. What are you doing?
Yes. I'm scouting ahead to see if there are any more ghouls around or if there are any tracks made by.
You definitely see
ghouls
the
walk back
blood.
from.
You see the blood from the ghouls trailing
Okay.
up to the north here.
Any footprints in there? Any other foot traffic that could have come after
I
the
mean-
ghouls?
Not apparently, no.
Okay.
You don't even know the relation of the ghouls to the... Never mind. They'll have to fill you in on that. But yeah, you can definitely see the blood trail and like the ghouls' footprints heading to the north.
Looks like they returned from there. I would prefer not to see them again. Shall we explore a different path?
I still feel like we should be going towards the north because we already. Sorry. I feel we should be going towards the north because we already went east before. Going east just led straight back up, and there was
Well, there was one
rooms
path
that were empty.
There was one path directly to the east that you guys did not take. There was a hallway going north. If you guys would like to check that out, it's just down the hallway.
What do you guys think?
I'm off for somewhere different.
1 second. Tailia's kind of distracted, ATM. He knows he's got to a dead end. He just wants to get them down map, and I measures up.
You know, we could also see if that door was ever opened.
Oh yeah, it sounded like something faint on it. I would like to see what's on the inside of it.
What door?
The door.
The one we locked.
Near the prisoners.
No, the
Oh.
one we locked.
The one we chained up. It wasn't really
Yeah.
locked.
It was jammed and then chained.
Yeah. I'm curious whether or not they see if someone fixed it. Although I'd be
It's only
wary
been a
about
couple
going
hours.
back there.
Alright, we can fast travel there, even though it's just a bit away, but it might save us
I mean, it just
running into
means you
something.
don't. Yeah, you don't like go in any danger. All right, so we're gonna go up there real fast.
Okay.
Yep. Where did Daniel go?
Where did I go?
Oh no.
Daniel.
I guess.
Well,
I
yeah,
can't see
you
me
moved
anymore.
well, you moved yourself because while I was moving you. So let me just do this.
Oh, there he
Right,
is.
so
There's the boy.
Let me handle that. Don't you dare! I saw you, Alex. I'm just gonna put this on the map, actually. Wait. LM. There we go.
Actually, this prison room might be a good campsite. They'd actually know
Okay,
it
so now
wouldn't.
as you approach this this door, it is the torch is snapped, like it sort of lays crumbled and
I
useless
took the
at the floor.
torch.
Oh, you took the torch. That's
I took-
right.
Yeah, the chain is what was on the door when we left.
In that case, the chain is still on the door.
Is it open or ajar?
No, the door is shut now.
Okay, well, whatever went through it had the common sense to close it behind themselves, so they
So
probably
then-
went back in.
No, it was probably ghouls trying to get through the door. It makes sense. It's nothing sentient. They would have taken the chain off the door.
What about this door right here? Has there been anything done to it whatsoever?
No, the chain's been left ajar as you left it. Just the room.
So
it was
pretty
just a
much
bare prison
everything
room,
is
yeah.
the same. Okay. So everything's just the same. Interesting. So you're probably right. It might have been ghouls on the other side.
I want to listen at the door. Do I hear anything?
Hold
I
on.
know that's a pain in your ass, but like,
No, hold on. I'm sorry, just the torch went through and like the other room lit up and I was very confused and upset for a second.
oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine, it's just not supposed to happen. And I don't think you saw anything because you can't get your token through there. But anyway,
I didn't see anything.
Well, Alex, do you want to knock on it?
No.
So, I mean, you're gonna spend action to like scout the door, is what you're saying. But scout, that's definitely listening at a door, scout.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I can help with that.
I can
not
also
angry.
help with that.
I'll assist.
As long as you're not angry.
No,
No, it's afraid
it's
that.
afraid.
That's afraid,
You
my
can
bad.
assist while angry.
What
Angry,
is
you can't
angry
use your
is
wise. Wises are beneficial traits.
Oh no, but you can still use traits against you.
Yes,
Yeah.
to get checks to get rid of it. Yes.
Yeah.
So that is my will plus 2 help. 3 help. Who's helping?
3 help.
So that is
I think
not
we're all helping.
Yeah, you guys are all like pressed up against the door, very lightly, listening in. 4 successes.
Nice.
You hear the grumbling of creatures on the other side of the door. It definitely sounds like ghouls.
Let's not go that way.
Yeah, there's ghouls in there.
No, I'm a bit angry at him.
Yeah?
Tulio will make a note on his map that says ghoul.
I'm gonna make a map on this map.
I want you guys to know that in the spirit of keeping a character, I picked the most unreadable handwriting font I've had. And I have to like squint at my own notes.
I like it being like covered up by the characters too, that's cute.
Ghoulie boys!
The early boys! Okay, alright, yeah, so there's ghouls there. What are you guys doing?
So do we want to go back to explore to the east,
You guys,
or what?
burnt through all my twists. I can't do anything right now.
Aw,
Aw.
I'm stalling.
That's
Yes.
too bad.
Not unless you stumble into something, but I can hope.
So do you want to
I'll
go
just
north
Keep
or
your
go
ticks
east?
over here. Oh, that took a tick,
Let's-
by the way. Yep. It's
North.
north left.
North was from where the ghouls were.
It's also where the temple people were at in a general
That's true.
sense. You know that this is the corridor where you went to the east and ran into those gnolls.
We know that we're surrounded by danger everywhere to the north.
Oh, in every
the
direction.
south had nothing. Yeah.
The south had nothing. That was a lie. We did establish that.
Yes, but you know, maybe we should just flip a coin, see which direction we should go.
Nah, I'm down with that. I reached into my pouch for my coin and realized it's gone.
You have a copper coin.
Copper coin. How about
A gold
Heads
coin
would
is
be
like a sack
one.
of gold coin.
I know.
heads is 1 and that's north. So roll a d2 or something.
North it is.
Alright.
So north then.
To the north.
All right. So how are you guys approaching down this corridor, and what are you guys doing? You can guys go ahead 30 feet. Just describe to me what's happening here. How you guys?
I know there's a door there, so I'm gonna go up to the door.
You're gonna go ahead 30 feet. Is what I'm telling you. 3 squares.
Okay.
I'll follow behind.
Wait, I'm trying.
Just what are
It's
you
hard
guys
to tell
doing?
squares.
Let's describe the dungeon action here.
Oh, I'm gonna sneak across this wall right here, and slowly listen down to see if I can hear any movement, or yeah, at this point it would be listening. So I'm gonna scout, ear to the ground.
Okay. What's Alfie doing? Where's Alex?
No, go, man. Alright, so I'm out here.
Just a minute before I leave.
Okay.
So it's.
So I mean, you come to let me put your thing up here so you can see a little bit better.
Okay.
I mean, you come to a fork in the corridor here.
I'll follow you, Kurt.
Let's head to the east. Yeah.
Right?
Wait. Hold on. If I remember right, I heard a door open when the ghouls first came out.
Yep.
I'd like to see where that door is first. I believe it's to the north.
Okay.
But it could be down this corridor as well. So
Okay. All right. So you guys are going up the corridor.
yeah, I'm gonna head north.
Okay. Proceed 30 feet north. Alfie, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing as you like go through the corridor? Like,
I'm just trying to keep up with Kurt and stay close to Sod and Tolia and have my weapons ready.
okay.
Trying to stay attentive to the surroundings, Desu.
It looks like there's another. It looks like there's a possible fork right here. I'll go ahead and scooch to this wall.
As well as your
looks like-
door. You found it.
Uh,
Another big ass bronze wood door like the rest of them. Tell you, you better keep up.
But my map.
Is there any light from under it?
If you lag too far behind, I'm actually gonna get you.
Is
Map
there
action in real time.
any light under it?
I'm sorry,
someone
what was
watch
the question?
this. Someone watch this hallway.
Is there any light under the door?
No, but,
Is it locked?
hey, my dude, could you step ahead a little bit? You see that? Around the corner?
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you see that light down the corridor. But no, there is no light coming in from the door.
10, 15, 20, 21, 30.
Is it locked?
Doesn't seem to be, just another door. The locked doors are almost always going to be obvious, I'll tell you, because there's going to be big padlocks. These kind of doors don't have like the kind of modern turn-in locks that you might that might come to mind, you know?
Shall I wedge this door again? Actually, which direction is that door open?
1 second.
Oh, we lost the DM.
Oh.
I got killed.
Wait, where's the door? I'm not seeing the door.
It's right here.
Alright.
Do you not see
It's
the
a
gray?
little
the
gray rectangle. You kind of had to squint
Oh,
to see it.
okay.
They get easier
Sorry,
to see
yeah.
on the next maps. I do apologize for the state of this
That's
one.
okay. That's okay.
I made this one a long time ago, and I didn't feel like making another.
I mean,
Okay.
reasonable.
Yeah, so, that's the door. It appears
could
to open
go-
toward you.
Okay, we could go in the door. But before we do that, I'm gonna listen to the door. Do I hear anything? Using my instincts.
Okay, we'll roll your scout.
You'll help. We'll all put our ears up against it.
Yeah, of course.
We'll cluster
As-
up together.
As we
Okay,
do, as
French
is tradition.
As is tradition, please place your ears on the doors.
You guys
I'll
are all
call dice
different
one.
heights, and therefore I allow it.
Dice 4, please. 1, 2, 3.
That's,
Oh, it's not helpful. I was too
3,
busy.
that's a 3.
It's okay.
It didn't matter, actually, but... Just remember, I made the same mistake last time. Of doing the 3 instead of a 4. Or not last time, but a while ago.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, it doesn't
Okay,
matter
you
this time,
you
but
hear
you're
the
right.
sound of heavy breathing on the other side of this door.
Whoa.
As well, down this corridor, as you kind of sit there and wait, you see the lights flicker and move around a bit, and you hear the muttering and talking of men in common, but echoing down the hall. They seem to be complaining about this extra guard duty, actually.
Down this hallway?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a 5 foot right here.
Yeah.
Man,
Well, it's like it's like an 8 foot.
Okay. I see.
You can measure it if you like. It would be accurate, the measuring, I
That's
mean.
why I was having trouble with my math.
It's fine. It's not a huge deal.
8 feet.
Alright, so we have heavy breathing in this door. So I could wedge it. Or we could go check it out.
Do ghouls breathe heavily?
No, they're undead. They don't
I
really breathe.
assume they don't. So what do you guys want to do? We want to check out the door? Or go just north into the
We
unknown?
can stick our heads in, maybe.
I mean, if we stick our heads in with a light, we're seen, so...
Oh, what if you stick your head in without the light?
Then I can't see.
Conundrum.
Catch 22.
Yeah. That's a rough one.
Like, decide.
Well,
You
you can leave
guys...
it alone for now and come back if
There
you
could
want.
also be more prisoners in there.
How far can you actually see into that darkness?
But
Not terribly far, I guess. I see.
No, it's dim light.
I'm just
Are
kind
you
of
actually-
assuming.
Are you able to, like, see how far the walls are? Like, does that, like, bound your ruler? No.
It's not. I can't. No, it doesn't snap. If that's what you're asking.
Like, it doesn't prevent you from going beyond that wall?
No.
Okay, good. Alright, that's... Because, you... Okay, I'm kind of tipping my hand here with that, then, because you, like, went right up to the wall and stopped, and I was like...
Oh.
Like, fucking looking at that for a second, it's like, bitch.
That was
Like,
just a
excuse me?
coincidence. I'm sorry.
Okay, that was very good, then. You have very good intuition on the lengths of hallways.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Unless, all that cartography training.
Anyway.
So where are you guys doing? I mean, there's definitely people.
There's a
men to the
wall
west.
up here. Or, no wall. There's walls everywhere. There's a door here.
Alfie
On the
said
wall.
what to do. What
I
is your
mean-
suggestion?
There's darkness over there. There could be more prisoners, but there could also be bad things.
There's definitely people that way on guard
Hey,
duty.
you know one thing? Men don't breathe like that.
Okay.
Let's ignore it and go forward.
Very well.
Yeah, those guards over there seem more self-absorbed in their conversation than to notice you flitting
You know,
past.
Maybe one of us could sneak over there and listen in on what they're talking about.
They're talking about guard duty. I heard them.
Well,
but we
if you
can
wanna
know
be
what
more
they're
details,
guarding.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they guarding?
I mean, that sounds like good information to have. I nominate one of you sneaky folks.
You got out what?
I nominate one of you sneaky folks.
Yeah, it just might be nice to know what they're guarding. It could be a treasure. It could be something hidden secrets. I mean, I don't know if the ghouls need guarding. There might be more prisoners.
No, I agree with you. I'm just not going to do it.
My criminal is at 3, and I have the nature descriptor of sneaking, but I only have 1% of point to spend, so... What about you, Kurt?
I'm kind of in the same boat as far as resources goes. And skill level, actually.
Huh.
That being said, I mean, basically, so one of us is gonna aid, one of us is gonna do the check. It sounds like to me.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, then I'll do it.
I'll come behind you and help you out. Here, hold my torch, somebody.
I'm going to use my trait Hidden Depths because I didn't use it last time.
I take his torch and I have 2
Okay,
heart
because
juice.
this is pretty
both
ballsy.
my
I'm gonna
hands.
move you guys in just so that we don't. fuck
Yeah,
it
I
away.
think Hidden Depths would help out here just because, like you said, it's pretty ballsy what we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm going to use my nature on that as well. So I'm going to add my nature rating, which is 5. Let's see. Traits benefiting. I get another plus 1d.
Okay, actually, let's go ahead and just put you guys out here so you can kind of see what's actually going on. Obviously, you're not standing
Okay.
right there. But this is like, you know, what's going on in here. Let me give you the... This area is huge, by the way, if you can't tell. Okay, so this huge place is like this over 100 foot long and 30 foot wide, and like this main portion, you can see it kind of tapers off to the side a little bit. There's a litter of tables, trestles, benches, chairs, and stools scattered and heaped about, like, here and there. Like, this used to be like a great place of revelries of evil were once conducted here. Bits of tapes, tapestries, and drapes still hang here and there from the walls. Bones and whole skeletons can be seen on the floor and under, like, heaped broken furniture. A skirmish in the greater battle for the temple was surely fought here. The guards here just, they kind of pulled up, like, half-busted pieces of furniture or a few mostly intact stools to sit on, and they're just kind of, like, sitting in a circle. What do you guys, see here?
We're going to be listening in, so we're going to be, like, hugging this wall right here.
This last roll was your roll for, the difficulty here, right?
I'm about
Have
to
you
roll
rolled
for
yet?
it right now.
I'm sorry? You haven't rolled for it yet, okay.
That's my roll. Can I
that's what I
also
need.
spend a fate point and
Reroll
See, I
that
think it's
6.
fate. Hold on. Let's see. Could I use my wise of below the belt using tricks to re-roll my scoundrels or re-roll one scoundrel?
Oh,
Okay,
with a
using
fate
tricks.
point? Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
That was a percent
Absolutely.
point.
Is it a percent point?
It was a fate point.
I mean, if
Okay,
you guys
and
have
then-
I have to trust you to have the thing open.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
Actually, you're looking at the chart, and if that's what it says,
I'm
that's
sorry.
what it
Yes.
says.
Are scoundrels all failures or like?
Yes, all failures, not
are
just
scoundrels.
ones.
You
Yeah.
can use a fate point to roll one or a persona point to roll all of them.
All, if you have a, yeah, that's
okay,
how that works.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll like to use another fate point to re-roll that 6.
Okay, so give me 2d6 right here. Or you already rolled the 1, re-rolled the 1, huh? Damn.
Well,
Unfortunate.
That's fine. Okay, so 4 successes. You guys kind of like settle up in here. All right, so yeah, they're basically just like sitting around talking, complaining about the increased guard duty rotations. They had been going like days without like having to leave the bunk, and now they're like out every day, and like every other day they're out in the woods. And they're basically annoyed. I mean, they haven't seen hide nor hair of anyone for like 2 weeks now. And they're basically just complaining about their job. They think that Romag is paranoid.
Romag.
Okay. Let's head back then.
Does that
Yeah,
name
you
mean
guys
anything
hit
to you?
Zip and zap.
Hey, does that name mean anything to you?
I think he was one of the guys
Romag
that
is
captured
one of
us.
the leaders here. Creepy old guy. I don't like him at all.
You know, the guards don't trust him. We might be able to eventually use that to our advantage.
You guys have an MO.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that if we mess with him and no one else, they're gonna think he's even more crazy.
That,
I like where this is going, and
brilliant.
Okay, well, that certainly is going to require you making some more explorations in the temple and actually kind of figuring out how to get around here, I think. But, I mean, you guys, that's a success, by the way, Sod. You succeeded with 4.
Okay.
I actually didn't catch it before you did it, so you can have those points back if you don't want to have them spent, because that's actually kind of on me for not saying anything.
Okay.
If you want to just have them spent so you get a level up or something, then like be my guess. But if you want to keep them to actually get a benefit on a roll, that's cool too.
Hey, what are the dimensions of the room you saw?
It was big.
Large.
Really big.
Okay,
that's-
Julia just kind of writes down on his map, giving you this
So
Poker
can you be like
face.
a reasonable answer of
Real.
like 3 times as big as any other room?
Yeah,
you've seen?
3 times as big. It went to the south.
I mean, you know what a banquet hall is?
Okay. Julia switches to like a bluish ink and kind of sketches in the rough outlines of a.
Now let me move this back to Land of the Living so you guys can see that. Alright, so what's the party doing?
Well,
Let's continue north.
yep.
That was all in... Well, no, that wasn't in sync. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, we have the 1 tick. I already took it away. Or did I? Also, did you guys eat this turn?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's rations.
Just trying to keep track, just because this also extends turns, so it's a little hairy.
Well, do we have enough rations? I have 2. I know Alfie has none.
No,
I don't have any rations then.
we
No, you already
used-
did that. You already did them.
That's
Oh,
what we already
okay.
did.
You did that as soon as the turn went around and before you did any checks. It just has been, it's been a while, because that 1 check, like, was a lot of stuff. Okay, so yeah, you come across another door here to the right.
I'll use my instinct to listen through the door, see if, first
Okay,
see
give
if
me-
there's light.
Give me that
see
scout
if,
check.
Okay,
I mean, you don't have to make a check to know that there's no light.
gotcha. I'm still listening just to see if, because I want to know where things are, and make sure to mark those on the map too. Anyway, like inhuman breathing. So let's go ahead and do the scout. Anyone aiding?
I can help.
We're all probably gonna aid every time.
I figured.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
aiding is good. You actually need
Let me
help
help.
to do anything in this game because of the way that the dice goes.
Yeah.
That's a 2, I think.
Yeah, 2.
You don't hear anything.
Don't hear anything here.
You want to check it out?
May not be a bad idea. Alright, shall we peek our head in this one? I'm assuming the door's
Go
not
ahead.
locked.
All right, is that what you guys are doing? Yeah, like I said, unless otherwise mentioned, these doors are unremarkable. The
Yeah,
same.
okay. I'm going
ones would
to
make-
open the door. Yeah, I'm gonna
Open
peek in the door.
Swing the door open. It opens toward. Almost all the doors open toward the hallways. Just sort of you can use that logic. For the most part, that'll hold.
I see a sliver of light, I think, down that way.
Oh, if you do,
I
then
see a
that's
sliver of
door.
something right here. No, there's a very long sliver
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, hold on, I'm fixing it.
Okay.
That
Thanks.
fix it?
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes I made the doors too small. You know how it is, Daniel.
Yep, I do.
But I mean, otherwise, this hallway is the same make of all the rest. Just kind of going up in this direction.
This place sucks.
Yeah,
You
it's
want to go down
amazing,
it or
isn't
continue
it?
forward?
It's amazing.
Ugh.
I feel like that was punctuated by the music.
Here,
Love it.
North or east.
Why don't we go down this hallway?
What is this hallway? Point to it.
This one.
Alright. I'll take point.
It's thinner.
I'll scout ahead.
More halfling sized. Okay, proceed to
Yeah, I
the,
feel more
oh,
comfortable.
hold on, stop.
Stopping.
All you need to know is that you didn't see anything.
Nope.
Alright, stop. Or go, I mean.
Okay.
Literally go. Okay, so you can continue on until you hit the wall.
I
Creep
think there's
down
another
this thin corridor to another door, which you very clearly see light on the other end.
We've got light.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 60.
Once again, listening to the door. Roll the scout again. Oh,
Could
I'm
I
assuming-
could I roll it though, so I can get point in my scout?
Is this another instinct? Well, I guess it's all instinct, huh? This is like
Oh,
the one
you're
thing
Yeah,
using
mine's
instinct.
instinct.
Okay.
I'm using an instinct to do it, is why I'm doing it.
Okay, then continue.
That's why you guys haven't been ticking past turns. It's still turn 8, by the way. Like, if you didn't notice, you haven't been ticking turns doing this. This is
God
what
bless
the boy
instincts.
does. This is the boy's trick. And the boy hears men talking, complaining on the other side.
Sounds like more guards.
Man. You guys are gonna feel real silly later, but anyway. Carry on.
We're gonna feel what?
Anyway, carry on.
We're gonna
I mean-
feel real silly later.
Probably.
So what are you guys doing?
Well,
I mean, are we trying to avoid people here? What's our MO here, guys?
I would like to avoid people and just like get as much of the layout of the area as I can.
I mean, that's fair. Okay, if I fill up all the P's, what do I do?
You're full of pee.
I'm full of P.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
So, like,
Okay.
Gotta use
you
the
need a certain
variety.
number of passes and failures to get past. I mean, once you have enough passes to level up, you don't need to mark anymore.
Okay.
And skills have a cap, so you're not going to need more checks than you need there.
Gotcha.
I have some post-game stuff for when you guys get to level 10 in mind, and I'm looking forward to that if you guys live that
Mm.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, epic levels. It's D&D
Nice.
after all.
Okay, so
Okay, you want to go this way then?
yeah,
Come on, Todd, you're falling behind. Zip.
Look, I got some pebbles in my hair on my feet, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going north now.
right. You're
Do
half
you guys, what about this door? Do you close it behind you?
Yeah. I close it gently behind me as I go because I grew up in a civilized household and I'm
Motherfucker,
not
all
an
of
animal.
these doors are the worst. No, you can't see past this door.
Sorry. Grab the torch. And door. Great.
No light,
Okay.
no light behind this door.
Alright, I listen again.
Can you mark just each time you're rolling this, or there's no separation in your rolls and it's confusing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Just give me some kind of modifier to let me know which roll is which. And you can't say door every time either, because that doesn't help.
Door.
I don't know, just add a 1 or something to the end, like give me an increment.
Okay.
Oh, that was a really straight line I did there.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Anyway.
thank you. I'm sure you will. Have you made the roll yet? Because I can't tell.
Yeah, it's 3 again.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
You don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
And there's no light on the door?
No.
Let's open and see where it goes.
And you open the goddamn door.
And okay, Brad, have a cookie.
Alright. Oh,
This
hey,
is
more
your
doors.
this is your punishment to me. All right, hold on. This place is
Whoa, hold up.
2530 with 3 doors in the southern portion. As
Ooh,
you
this
see,
is...
open up one of them. Yeah, this
spiffy.
is
These are
a.
pros.
Don't move in anymore, please. A
right.
high. You can stay in that first square though. You can enter the first square
Okay.
if you want to look inside. A high, broad fireplace with numerous side ovens dominates the north wall. Can you kind of see that curve in the north? The fireplace is large enough to roast a whole ox. The room itself is littered with broken containers and dishes, trash of an unidentifiable sort, and pieces of wooden tables, countertops, and the like. Several skeletons, as well, are visible, including one which appears to be that of an ogre.
Whoa.
Yeah, so like around like right here in the sort of the top left from where you can kind of see in the light,
I can't see that, so
I mean, just barely. You can kind of see the shadowy, like, giant bones that could only belong to, like, an ogre. Nothing else has a head quite shaped like that. But, you know, there's two doors to the south and west.
they're probably
As well
smaller.
as-
Totally, let me see that map.
Uh,
What's the distance between that and the corridor, the hall we saw, the large hall?
Spatial reasoning?
pretty close. Actually, close enough that when I first saw this room, I was concerned that I might have made the map wrong, but I don't think I did. I think this might go pretty
This
close
goes into
or
that
connect to that
Connect to that
hallway.
room. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Why don't we put our hand, or why don't you put your ear up to the doors as
Yeah,
well?
let's see if I hear the chitter
I'm not gonna
chatter.
waste your time. There's nothing in those doors.
Thanks.
Can we peek and open them?
Yeah, we open them up.
These
Probably.
rooms were used for crockery storage on the in the southern room. I'm not even gonna bother to open them. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And the western room is food storage. All their contents are broken and smashed. Foodstuffs are spoiled.
So there's nothing salvageable?
Yeah.
Not a single one.
15, 20.
But
Slod sheds a tear for the broken cookery.
something,
Aw.
yeah, something glints in the light of your torches near the ogre skeleton.
Ooh, what's that?
A sword is clutched in his hand. Well, it's more like a dagger to him. As well
I'll
as a
take it
small
up.
satchel.
I'll take the satchel and look inside.
10.
Inside is 1 silver coin.
Hello.
Hell yeah.
Into the pouch you go.
Okay, so you just pocket that, and yeah, and a sword.
Can I have that sword if no one else wants it?
Go
It's a
ahead.
perfectly usable sword.
I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna take the sword and I'm gonna kind of look at it in
It
trepidation.
It does have a few specks of rust, actually. But
Mm.
structurally, it looks pretty sound. I mean, you've read a lot about swords, and you sort of like, it doesn't look like, you kind of tink it against the ground. Like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna break if you hit anything with it.
Hey, Bradley,
Yeah?
I would like to cast a spell.
Okay.
I would like to cast Supernal Vision, please, which lets me identify magic items.
Hell yeah.
So
Hey, I was gonna actually give you a tip. You should just, like, try to cast that for, like, phase every time. And just, like, be magical
the
as
thing
fuck.
is, I can't just like randomly cast it. It has a can't only cast
It's-
so many spells for adventure.
Right.
Right now, I can only cast 2 spells for adventure, which is why I'm such a shitty wizard.
Don't you get to recharge some of those when you go to camp, though?
Yeah, but that's in camp, and we hardly ever do
Fair.
that.
Well, you're gonna start camping more often. You guys are actually you guys are getting dug in, and I actually sense a camp soon.
Actually, yeah, it is getting pretty late.
Anyway, so that is, let me, duration.
You'll see. What's our cutoff,
So-
actually? Do we want to just end at
Oh,
2? Or...
sorry, 2.
It's like 3 in the morning for me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
We'll,
I'm
we'll
just.
wrap up what
start.
we're doing in here, and then maybe if you guys want to make
Yeah.
camp, or we can end here and
This is
do
actually
camp
not a
next
bad room
time.
to camp in.
If I make the actually, if I make the difficulty, the obstacle for it 5, then it would last a phase. But I'm not that good at wizard yet.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If you can ever do
so-
that, it's extremely powerful.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna make a cast for 1 turn, so that's an ups of 3. Oops. Why is that caps lock? Roll Arcanist. That is. Can anyone help me with Arcanist, by the way?
I can help with Arcanist.
Thank
And I'm
you.
actually going to spend a check to get a success or fail, because I actually need to up my Arcanist.
Roll.
Wow.
That's 5d6. Greater than 4.
We're gonna tick ahead a turn. At this.
Damn it. The spell fizzles.
Oh no, you don't have any resources to spend?
Um,
No wises to tap?
Actually,
no traits to roll?
I have 1 fate point. What can I do with that? I want
You
to
can
spend it.
reroll a scoundrel if it's related to your wise. Or just look
Yep.
at the book for fate points.
Anthropology wise, I'm
No,
going
I'm afraid
to.
your wises don't apply here. This is magic.
Damn it. Is it knowledge made?
No. Do you just fizzle your spell?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Feels
Take
bad.
a failure.
Yeah,
Well,
take a failure, I mean. Well,
So you
I
see
mean, like I
Talia-
said, as far as you can tell. Sorry, go ahead.
you see Talia kind of look at the sword, and his eyes kind of go white for a little bit, and then you see something just kind of like. It's like when someone turns the ignition in a car and it doesn't start. It looks like that, but like
his
the
lights
fantasy.
flash in that exact like pattern as like the sound of an engine going.
Yeah, and then it just kind of his eyes like go back to normal and kind of goes. Yeah, darn it.
Looks upset. More
Yeah,
upset than he already was.
and he sheathes the sword and lets it hang from his belt. It's like, I'll have words with you later.
Yeah, I mean it had a little scabbard
Okay.
on the ogre.
All right.
Also, not in too great a condition, but it'll hold the sword. Okay,
Look,
so what
kind
are
of
you guys gonna
provided
do?
this
There's also
scabbard,
this up here, the oven.
Perfect for cooking things.
So you guys go looking in the oven?
What's up?
Yeah,
I go looking in the oven.
poke around the
Hey,
oven
my
with
dude.
sod.
Oh wait, no, you're not looking in the oven.
No.
So you
I'm
don't get to
looking
use
in the
your
oven.
instinct.
Well, can I use my instinct to leave no stone unturned?
Nice.
You are like getting in this getting settled in this room. So I'll say anytime you we'll say to clarify how that instinct works, I guess it's just like when you've had some time in a room and you're not like in danger, you can look around, you get that free little looky loo.
Yeah.
Which, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
So
mine
yeah,
only
give me a
applies for
scout check,
exploring.
my dude.
Who's helping me?
Those
Oh,
two are
I'm
helping you.
helping.
They're both like specifically looking.
I'm
Daniel,
looking over here.
Yeah, you can't help. The danger's not coming from that direction. I'm sorry.
3-6. I'm going to spend a fate point.
No, you succeed.
Oh, okay.
Alfie, what do you try to say to warn Sod before he brings his head like right next to this giant snake?
Ah!
Ah!
What do you tell Sod?
Can you pull me back?
He's a little bit far away. He's like 15 feet away at this point.
I'm going to tell Saw, get your head out of the oven.
Oh shit. I back up.
And you see, perched in the oven, a huge constrictor.
11-foot snake.
Close the oven. Close the oven.
The oven's
So how do you
big.
guys-
No. The oven is a big open thing with like shelves and stuff. Like this is built into the wall. There's no door on this oven. This thing is like coiled deep in like the back area, like where the wood goes. And it's just like
So we can
looking-
take a torch and throw it in there and burn him to death.
There's no fuel, probably.
There's no fuel. Yeah.
Or at least
We have
it
wine.
well, wine isn't. We've been over this.
That
Listen,
doesn't work like that.
But I mean, it's not. It doesn't attack you,
We-
but it is.
we could make a nice flambe
Sitting-
for him.
It is sitting there and just watching you, Sod.
Maybe it's nice.
I hide behind
It's
Alfie.
reptilian eyes just gazing, like glinting in the light of your torch. Okay, what are you guys doing?
Maybe it's not gonna attack us. I'm gonna back away, slowly, and not make any sudden moves.
Okay.
And snake. Nice snake. Let's go. Let's get out of this room.
I'm gonna keep looking this way.
Kirk, we're leaving.
Do you have your torch lit and you like bring your torch around the corner here, my dude?
Hell no, my dude.
How you walking? How you walking around this corner, dude? Describe it to me. Don't just go running around. What are you doing?
Up against the wall. Sorry, didn't have my thing on. Up
Okay,
against
do
the wall
you
like that.
see? You mean like I'll move you out here so you can see. Zip. You see that?
Ooh.
See that, my dude? Okay.
Okay, this room is adjacent to the banquet hall.
Hey, you guys want to roll on the dangerous camp table? Like the really dangerous camp table?
The super
No.
dangerous table.
I don't want to.
I think we should
I really
leave
wanted
off
you
right
guys
here.
to
'cause
not do any more further searching and just camp. That would have been the best. So,
It is
sorry, what's the
getting.
plan? It is getting a little late.
I would
Do you
like to
wanna-
leave this room.
Do you want to like leave off here and then just pick up here? Do you want to try to make camp
Yes.
somewhere?
Let's
or
leave
we'll
off right
We
here.
can leave off here.
Leave off right here. Well, this is the proper end of a session, so
We'll leave on a cliffhanger.
yeah. We'll leave you guys surrounded by monsters and enemies and soldiers and you know the works. Alright, now for my favorite part, actually digging through the Torchbearer book.
Now for my favorite part.
Yay.
Here's the part where you actually get shit. Alright, so we did better at the instincts already, I can tell. I'm super satisfied with that. Let's do earning our fate points here. Who acted on their belief?
I did. Mine's never leave someone behind.
Absolutely. You got all of the people out of there.
I acted
It is-
against my belief.
We'll
Fate
get to that.
point,
We ain't
right?
doing that yet. We ain't doing that yet.
Sorry.
That's fate, correct?
That's fate point. Yes, ma'am. Did anyone
It
else
is my-
act within... Sorry?
It is my responsibility to make sure everyone gets home alive. He saved everyone.
Oh, yeah, you did. Good job. Okay, so that's a fate point for you, my friend. What about Solia? What's your belief again?
I need to rewrite my belief because I'm realizing now that it's
That's fine. You can anytime between now and next session. Feel free. Just let me know
Yep.
so I can look at it. Try to do it beforehand so I can actually look. though.
Yeah, I will. I'll
It's hard
think
to do
about it
that
over
at
the
the
next
start of the
couple days
session.
and not spring it on you right before
Just
we
message
start,
me.
hopefully.
Yeah, just message me about
Yeah.
it. Okay, who worked toward a goal but
Nope.
didn't accomplish it?
Well, we all kind of worked towards it, but we didn't get any luck in actually finding anything out.
Well, all right. let me put it to you this way. I want you to tell me what you did today. Give me one specific thing that you did this session that worked toward the goal, and that's one for everybody from them, and you get the fate point.
Okay. Well, I know mine was, along with Alfie's, discover the motives of the temple leaders, and I guess you could make a point for eavesdropping on the guards.
Yeah, you know what? I'll
We
give you
didn't-
that. I'll tell you what you figured out. As far as the soldiers think, these guys are really looking over their shoulder. A lot. Like, when you think about, like, you guys showed up for, like, 2 weeks ago, you're pretty sure he bought, like, the peasant routine? Like, because they didn't, like, take you seriously, right? They didn't think you were, like, looters or whatever. But they're, like, still looking for you.
Okay. That was fate still, right?
That's fate. Did anyone else give me a specific thing that they work toward their goal? I guess that also works for Alfie, unless you have like another one that you can think of, just for flavor.
Mm.
So
No, I don't think I learned anything about. My goal was to learn more about the nameless one in the prophecy, and I don't think I did that.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit far off.
Mm.
Again, so like that's a good goal, but it's hard to work.
Yeah, I
incrementally
might make
toward.
something a little bit more. Yet.
Yeah. Don't.
I expected to learn more this session.
Well,
And that's fine.
that just depends on what you guys do. And this time
Yeah,
you guys chose to
exactly.
like wander the halls and not really engage with anyone, which is fine. Absolutely, that needs to be done. Otherwise, you're not going to know where anything is. And well, I mean, we've seen literally every other session where you guys have just been wandering around these places, not knowing where you're going, and how that's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
like
who,
to have this
who
goal.
benefited from an
Hold-
instinct? Like,
Hold
who
on, I have a
didn't?
goal. I have my goal.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
That's
skipping
okay.
ahead of you.
So yeah, so I wanted to discover more about the group that I'm with right now, these guys, and the one thing I did, I got the name of the guy that captured them, or the captain that captured them. So I learned that they were actually captured by these guys before.
Yeah. I mean, you also kind of figured out, like, they're what type of group these people are.
Yeah, they're not. They're an altruistic a bunch, and I'm like, well,
You know what you're in for now.
yeah. So I don't know if what did you say that it accomplished the
Oh
goal?
no, that's like working toward the goal. You don't
Working
really
towards the
know.
goal, okay.
You don't really know the whole story yet. I'll tell you when you know the whole story, or I guess moreover they can
Okay.
tell you, right?
Yeah.
All right. Who didn't benefit from an instinct? Is my question.
I didn't. I just need to think of a better instinct.
Okay.
So.
But everyone who did gets a fate point.
Yay.
So much.
Lots of fate points this session. That makes me feel good about the changes we've made. For the most part, there's
Yeah.
still some things we gotta iron out, but that's good too. All right, Daniel, you did this, but who else played against a belief, and what did you do, Daniel?
I didn't run away and save my own skin. I actually stayed behind, trapped things, engaged into ghouls
Oh,
head on, actually, which is that's not what I usually do.
Well, you kind of got caught out there, and you made the best of it, but you get a persona point for it. Who else played against the belief? Yeah,
Technically, I had a moment where I played against my belief as well.
please.
So, because when we ran across the guards in the forest, I snuck away while Alfie had to hide.
You did ditch Alfie.
Oh,
You fucker. You ditched
Yes.
Alfie.
And what's your belief again?
Never leave a person behind.
Yeah, you definitely left a person behind. So
Yeah,
good job.
totally.
See,
Yeah.
that's that good character work. You played against and with it in the same session.
Yeah. That's
the
a-
good
Oh, I
shit.
became one with the tree.
You did.
So that's a persona, correct?
Correct. Did anyone else, Alfie or Talia, play
Mm-mm.
against their belief? Okay. Did anyone accomplish a goal? I don't think so, right? Because we had a bit of consternation about the goals. All right. Who is the MVP?
That's kind of hard to say because we had a lot of moments where one person was being very useful. Kurt was really useful in that we didn't spend turns scouting under doors.
Yeah, I would say.
I would
and
actually say that Kurt should get team worker.
Okay.
Kurt should
well,
get something. I
I
agree.
think
See, I
Kurt
didn't
just
feel
like
teamwork
made his
or
whole
is
made
better.
his whole instinct like, well, this is this specific thing that's really good for the group. I don't think we can
Yeah.
give you team worker for just using that instinct for every session, but maybe for this session since it's your
for
first
this
one.
session, yeah.
Can I make the
Well, he's the
argument
new one in the group.
Can I make the argument that I should get the MVP because I'm like.
You're cutting out. Is what
You're
you're
cutting
doing.
I actually physically am making a map, and I can send you the PDF if you want.
I want it.
Yeah, I will send it. I'll post it.
But that, and you also like the whole raven, the bird thing. You did the bird thing real good.
Oh
I
yeah,
did
that was
do
kind
the
of
bird thing,
Talia
but-
doing that actually.
Yep. Let's see. I feel like everyone did something. I'm trying to remember what Alfie did, but I just can't remember because the session was long.
Oh
Alfie
yeah,
did
yeah.
really well.
This session felt really long, but like
Yeah,
I feel
it
like we
did.
got a lot done.
We actually got a lot. Alfie also shot things. He killed ghouls.
Alfie
I
did
think.
fuck up the. Yeah, Alfie killed the ghouls. Yeah, got the kills.
I also called the fucking maneuver that they're gonna do first and call for the feint.
Oh yeah, you
Oh, that's
fucked them
true.
up. They literally, I mean, they were doing the exact same first move every time. Like every time you
Yeah,
fought them,
I
and
picked on it.
you picked out it. Like fuck me up, dude. That's what I want. So
Well,
who's
it's
getting these
fun
goddamn
bef-
persona points? It can't everybody get it. Somebody's got to be the teamwork, or somebody's got to be the MVP.
Teamwork is definitely gonna be Kurt.
Okay.
I'm gonna, because of the work that
Go ahead and give yourself
Looney's
a persona.
doing, they're gonna get the MVP.
Aw,
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. All right. Awesome. Awesome.
Also because I have been getting all of the stuff in the past too.
All right. So
like,
that's
share
true.
the spotlight.
Well, Alfie's been in the spotlight a lot.
I get a
but,
persona point from MVP, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
All right, now everybody gets this session because I know we did it, but I need you to still give me your justification for the embodiment. So, like, what was your good character moment this session?
Myself and Sod with the cooking.
Well, I mean, I cooked everything on the fire altar.
Yeah. Also the
Oh yeah, that was
the, just
great.
The bromance, the subtle bromance between Halfling and Elf right now.
They're making friends, and it's good.
We're both being very tsundere right now, guys. This is how it works.
Just kiss.
Well, then we're building up to that.
Okay.
That takes time. We can't just.
burn.
Yeah.
Slow clap, slow burn, size difference.
Hey.
Listen,
What do you mean? I'm the perfect height.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Halflings have big feet. Remember.
I mean, it's fucked up, but I mean, Sod's a short one, but he's like the mask in the pair here, so, I mean...
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean I'm the top? He's the bottom?
You know,
Not,
Alfie would
not
be the bottom.
necessarily, but, maybe. Probably, no.
Just because you got a
No.
big dick doesn't mean you're automatically.
I mean, it's true. It's more complicated than that, but I think we're getting off topic a little bit here. So that's your 2 character moments. You guys want to share that one, and I think that's fair. What about Kurt and Tulya? What did you guys do?
Well, I can tell you, I used the tools in the dungeon itself to kind of halt.
Oh yeah,
some
that
of the
was really
goals.
good. Yeah, that was very exemplary of your character as well.
Talia just kind of like ignoring everything, including hunger, because he was so excited about having an interesting specimen.
That's pretty good. Okay, so everybody gets a persona point from that.
Alright, anything else we need to do?
No, that is the end of the session.
I think that was really fun.
Yeah, I had a great time.
I feel like we finally hit our stride. Like,
yeah, this session was a lot less stressful than the previous one.
The biggest thing.
I think
I feel like I
finally hit my DM stride. So like, how was that? I need some feedback here. How was that?
The
I
biggest-
basically made a conscious effort here to the dungeon reacts to you guys making twists, but the players, it's just to sort of counteract the fact that the dungeon is very, very slanted against you. As long as you guys are not failing and generating twists, you kind of can continue and engage when you choose to.
I think the best thing that we did with the system is not having a turn tick every time we want to do something.
Yeah.
It gives us a lot more options to just.
Yeah, I feel like I can actually breathe.
Because the problem
this is the
when
first time
we
we've actually used that. That's right.
Because if everything is so tight and everything is so sticky to it's definitely 3 o'clock.
It felt natural. Like whenever you guys ate, it felt natural. Like.
Yeah, we've done
Okay,
enough
you
stuff.
guys ate after like running away and fighting ghouls, and like, okay, we got all these people to feed anyway, so let's go ahead and eat. And then you guys like went to town and came back, and then did some other shit, and then we're like, okay, well, I just walked down this fucking corridor while my buddy down here is making maps. There's actually, I fucking am dying because you guys are actually playing D&D the way that you're supposed to play first edition D&D. That is to say, every 10-foot square takes 10 minutes because you have someone who's making a meticulous map as you go in character. I'm fucking I'm proud but also angry at the fucking gall of it all that you guys are actually doing it, and you did it without me telling you to do it. Fucked up but true.
Let me post the map, actually. I drew a cute
Please,
little
I
sneak
need
one.
to
I'm
see
very
it.
happy
I
with
will
it.
give you feedback later because I'm fucking dead.
Please do go rest up. But yeah, I really feel like I got a handle on the system with the
Yeah, this is
future-
actually
the reaction.
Yeah.
And
For future
I'm waiting
reference-
for you guys to generate more fucking failures so that I can.
Yeah,
do
now
shit
for
with it.
future reference though, usually after the 3.5 hour mark, I start to like really lose focus.
Well, what point? Well,
Oh,
hold on.
this map is too
We started
big.
at 10
11?
my time.
10:15 technically.
Right. So. Oh, it's 4
So we
hours.
were 4
Shit.
hours.
I'm
We
sorry. This ran on so long.
We took a longer than normal break, actually.
Not
Yeah, we
too
did
much
take
longer.
take a longer, but it's just a day
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
my
no,
fault because I
no,
discovered dishes.
I'm sorry. I literally just lost track of time.
That's a good thing too. I did too for the first part, but it's usually around this time I'm dead.
Yeah, please feel free to like put the stops on me. If we gotta stop, then we gotta stop. Like, I legitimately didn't realize.
No, I understand.
Anyways, I'll
Still.
see you guys on Monday.